Wanemu squad and then any dreams at the air so coach Abdul Kamito Sadiki Asian former club on Swakasan at the afar sa begin way any pina abija foshia locals no yadi ebeba kwafo close so packed yebeko all the major leagues resource any fixtures that ho nafe and then Real Saudi Arabia bout number 2 Usyk any Tyson Fury aircon emunchiremu ya bob one de air bounty with me edit video WhatsApp message na for 0244263902 and your video WhatsApp dress kama na amiantonka lower didn't know background na kasadin ma ubianso 0244263902 name say WhatsApp messaging Kwandia and 0551 444 933 0551 444-933 Midin edit Tony Montana. Yeah, come on, Nani. Yes, shall say FFHS Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and a big boss about Nigeria happen. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk bout to no air bustle and 2 boxes no call way in. Yes, shall say FFHS Tyson Fury and new way in no na enye easy. Kwanya Tyson Fury arrival here and new West na momienko na yen shekakra.
King Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury.
Top on.
£281 for the challenger, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Did they say 281? So he's £4 heavier than Wilder 2.
Next on
He's got a bit to give him, man.
Way Tyson Fury, way in another. Okay, yeah, Real Saudi Arabia head of a name about so na the Okita titles no Alexander Usyk on also arrival anyway in no yen shekakra.
Reigning, defending, universally recognized, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
Having lost 10 stone. Let's find out what Usyk is.
£226 for the reigning and defending champion, Alexander Usyk.
He was 223.5 for the first one. That's his optimum weight. You spoke about optimum weight. That's his optimum weight.
Yeah, and you know, he's wearing
clothing.
stuff again. He's got clothing on, so he's around about 223. Ultimate professional, isn't he? So there's not.
Way 2 boxes no more in enrada about so Real Saudi Arabia. Tyson Fury were 281 pounds, 4 pounds heavier than the last bout. No, I was sick, so we're 226 pounds. Na ne swat pa because all the compare first bouts now away 223.5 pounds. They say dear 2 boxes no I ready for the mega showdown. And then you when they didn't him Usyk no double and I say Tyson Fury so caught for revenge. Now boxing legends ni pina kasa obeka Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya chemwa and then you Tyson Fury ebeye something special against Alexander Usyk na Vladimir Klitschko. And so every Ukraine said Alexander Usyk and so free Ukraine or say Alexander Usyk will keep him in the retirement by beating Tyson Fury. Not just Usyk ebebo Tyson Fury from amenumre after bout Tyson Fury be retire when sema Vladimir Klitschko Eddie Atuja na boxing promoter Emma Tyson Fury Frank Warren akasa or say Ojidi pass and then the kind Tyson Fury best steal the show na sa mega bout eba so and then or say or call for Tyson Fury say or best stop Alexander Usyk na unim say Chelsea a player or yes suspended Mukalo Mudrik, also for Ukraine, and I'm saying the suspension in 20 minutes. I can't soccer move for now. No, also a book of flies. What do Saudi Arabia or coach the support at the attack the Kromini fellow Ukrainian? Alexander Usyk to Mukalo Mudrik Chelsea play and or rival or Real Saudi Arabia or Laka or so home support. Okota in Fury. Chintena Yumre and I'm Barton Basuti now here. Obey at the prediction about why and a winning Usyk nebe winning and answer Tyson Fury mum na ne obey me at the home Yanko soccer Fenner Bache Joe Samano Club now Okochi or taking on Omo close in the signing of Anderson Teleska na or Turkish league no and of course Saudi Arabia ko boy Edema Ronaldo a club in the Eddie Al Nassr na Jose and a Fenerbahce pen commercial they do actually na Anderson Teleska or train just a phone call some because do no marriage agreement now what fly about taking about completing the medicals no now about the ama Fenerbahce say Cristiano Ronaldo the YouTube numbers grow and grow na top 25 channels and most subscribed in the world no Ronaldo aberum so far 72 million subscribers on all platforms and Ronaldo ni social media no amuguso a omo enso subscribe ni bisa Ronaldo say ni secret ni header no then otimi ehuri at a point timi sensan wiem na wapembo ato atem say sura Ronaldo say practice na make a man perfect or say or status or acquire abilities at early age or son who say or jump into a status or focus na what develop on sa area no and it's from encouraging or status or master on header and part or master you know say amana a complete player and then I bonkum na ka and then the fan nko or sound so ehuri a pen ball and then man oh complete go for see how the ass work can you mercy na Ronaldo am obi adin de na so no osua na no status or practicing on header amano a complete and improved player yenwura mo Chelsea enra omo Christmas party no etimi eba so na Mark Cucurella Spain you know and na outfit no atade o share no na enye Usyk Nicholas Jackson na ofre Senegal no na atade na ba ko bi and omo so the same thing designer and omo ye Emma Mark Cucurella entimo we Kessben Television and Nico Jackson on top no Mark Cucurella and all found and na Chelsea omo Christmas party Cucurella dressing in an African outfit and or the echo you watch Chelsea while Jadon Sancho Man United player or Bolon Eddie Ama Chelsea be activated for sure then ya obey no about Eddie Ama Chelsea Jadon Sancho from day one what Sancho emphasizes say I've always supported Chelsea as a kid because of Lampard any droba ntin ono Jadon Sancho osoni nyina no was supported Chelsea was a player back on kasa sana o make decisions so about Chelsea no Enzo Maresca was a crucial talks pa on it manager ni din komo Emma manager no vision and plan of what the man and sana all can yes ama transfer no etimi happen and then all ball at the ama Chelsea omo football club Enzo Fernandez Enzo Chelsea midfield the free Argentina and I said so far we are very very much happy about how since Chelsea as well or say because competition now coach I create Chelsea no one working harder Bema Obetron bench unya boni bi more and bia ojitum say onya bi more no nanse or fall to my prefer no bia won say money or so plenty hard work and the competition Enzo Maresca create na Chelsea and man Enzo ye pa ede amomo yenko Argentina anem Emiliano Dibu Martinez say ono any Argentina athlete of the year 2024 now Emiliano Martinez Obekaya or the Aston Villa qualified for the Champions League after 41-year absence na Spurs or more Bobo Kennedy at the Villa and qualify for UEFA Champions League or no at the qualify or the Argentina Copa America of Yashin Award a best goalkeeper in the world FIFA best and son of a best goalkeeper and Argentina so far sportsman of the year and Emiliano Dibu Martinez nafe papa and the International Federation of Football History and Statistics IFFHS omo ede omo rankings bi ebaye na ewiase nyina omo se do the best the year 2024 Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante eno Rodri Man City player na oje Ballon d'Or no and according to IFFHS omo say ono any best player for the year 2024 Dr. Sumyenu Vinicius Jude Bellingham etosim yensa na enan Lamine Yamal Erling Haaland etosu fifth na omo Jude Bellingham said ono any 2024 the best playmaker into IFFHS omo stars no awards na omo peke no na yeka nemo Lamine Yamal na omo de IFFHS Men's World Best Youth Player of the Year. Nominating the Abasobody Kessben International Football History for statistics and summer and so Eddie Abba and no one of your and also otherwise opinion with me Eddie Abba young Ramon let's come out of swear and then you know many Barca and airborne Conor Gallagher Obekainan or a former Chelsea midfielder as they said about Emma Atletico Madrid Wakasa airborne Chelsea about so far our money man air Danedy our Europe and in the Premier League Yentie Conor Gallagher.
They're now, when you look at them, 2 points off the lead. Does that surprise you, or do you feel like from knowing what you left at Chelsea that it was maybe just a matter of time before things started to click there?
Yeah, I think so. I think the way Chelsea ended the season last season, it was we were winning many games and the team had a lot of confidence and they brought in some more players. The manager's seems to have been brilliant and they're performing very well. So it doesn't surprise me and I'm very happy for them.
Would you still stay in touch with some of the guys there and how they're feeling?
Of course, I have friends there. Friends that I grew up with in
Conor Gallagher and airport Chelsea so also all friends that's what Chelsea into Bibiano on among and so Eddie common or say any match any Barca airborne air for all the 3 valuable points yen to us was a big match now Diego Simeone El Cholo coach man Atletico Madrid also no cry and say omakwa Barca home ground so that and just I believe no ho say nanwumre den wetimi akopeke sa valuable points no away na Barca club Hans Flick so mu no wa here adwuma papa enti ene match ebe very very tight na so mo jomo di pass and Atletico Madrid mom na ebedi nkunim na Simeone say Barca aye no person put pressure on the opponent na fe dominating passes no beso mom na winning more possession no na swing na number cut other supply na nwuma match no etim akokoshe Barca Hans Flick Barca manager no so ekasai o se yanyina yanjuntum se Lamine Yamal yempo Lamine will play until the match no one team more na Barca and focus on the remaining players you can say Lamine Yamal on your available ni gusoa ye no one bobo see fan to you players we ho Barca supporters no and starting for confidence and show mo na nyimre omon team enya adwuma no se Barca Christmas party no na on players na on sa unity ni sa sign kwa keke Amam near very much okay appreciate players nepa and then 3 points no mum and now almost so Rafinha Barca captain and yebisa ne say dia no be consider say Barca young obaka say omo enya a very good season and also winning titles say Barca winning titles dia obe describe Barca season is a very good season yebisa ne say titles no mo dia hen Champions League and La Liga o man no so o say everything Barca a big club into omo compete here omo enya selective omo compete for all the trophies including La Liga and the UEFA Champions League remember that so say Madrid form to my pefra after defeat against AC Milan in the UEFA Champions League. Now manager Carlo Ancelotti say after sad defeat on the players no a closed door meeting and I catch almost say technical team and the players no biama them all form only train any antoa obi ahwe ne yankwanim na omo accept the fact some other man all form enya level Madrid accept no and players no match and until players no ajutum say after Saturday no omo ebe work extra harder or may give you over 1,000% sa no ho adwuma no and dead dia free ho no Madrid accept ya omo enya resource omo enso epe Vinicius Junior ye hwe nim so ochina Madrid any Sevilla match no or suspended yellow cards accumulation ontimi embo name on the FIFA best award no or the eba stadium ho na we be present ama fans no bia enso etimi anya bi enso ahwe yenko Arsenal Mikel Arteta nani abre pass up striker yete Dusan Vlahovic name of the coach na pen pan Alexander Isak obo Emma Newcastle ono and the preferred choice of coach Mikel Arteta Messi Mountain so pra United aso o free Chelsea Echo United ne de prankwan na woni IG or the message tenten wakoto ne ninan ye bono top fan was say worse intimi and portray how devastated that right now are only able to betimi asiakan ede ama United nemom je fans ne say am continue support no doma super and am well wishes no or we show me the very best of luck. You can say am elusu sa faith no abe bounce back much stronger and no a year missing mount of Man United Pep Guardiola and Ibisa Pep say can Man City win the EPL and also no we don't have the players. It's more difficult. I don't have the feeling now. Not just Ojitum pass here. Man City, actually so many points behind Liverpool. Extremely difficult. Premier League no. Man City benya safet. Nasa omomom ana edge ana slaughter or the Liverpool either first no. Their game against Spurs no. Or say or the credit Kessben man Tottenham na omo our certain identity be. Oh yeah, they are Spurs from minute 1 till the last minute. No be who Spurs. Identity no na League Cup no be I will catch you show yeah. Against Manchester United. I say, oh yeah, big fan of Tottenham Hotspur, especially Europa League now. Enso Bono na Liverpool. Wa Mo Salah say dear. I was 1 minute to be na wajiba. Ku say wa fan a year. PFA Premier League France Player of the Month November and Okita Mohamed Salah and say their worst piano Linsan and so etimi can be na Maria Comfort and players menu emame Nico William and Inaki William na Uremu Ewon cassette big key awards na baso enra na omo aman special recognition emano abaso bode kese pass when ya ne mamie no omo ye players omo influence enkofo live sinti enra Nico ene na kimame enso ekopeke abaso bode kese pa Man United enya completing left back obo enso e was South American dim edi Diogo Leon na Diogo Leon 2025 and Ofri Koro Potono Abebo Eddie Ama United or a left back just 18 and about 10 2025 say 17-year-old Nimolema Son United for and so I'm a fan. He be sad Amarin said Anthony. What was the player no? Oh, Grana, and also Anthony Bonnet on him, Bopa, the only thing I can confidence. I also United team the confidence, so a team Edema the boy, no, now, team deliver. Marcus Rashford, are you available for Sunday and also, oh, yes, of course, Rashford, are you available for Sunday? Manchester United among 2 games against Spurs and then against our rivals. Manchester City, Chelsea, Ebeja, Kani Chukwameka, and then Benchiro Kwai, and Yomonkwan, Sizaka Sade, January, Chelsea, Ebe say goodbye to surplus, either Atrasil and answer on loan. Mikel Arteta, Yebisa say Rashford, available, Obe Pena, and said there, Okofa, other players, no, a free clubs, which is Chelsea, they who said, or they Raheem selling about, or they Man United attacker, Rashford, banner. Or say on person Obeka player or yet another club edia anunti no comment won't mean enkase or kakofana na say on enso enkofano na yewrem the major leagues and resource kakra ebaso yen shase enfree the German Bundesliga and 1 match ebaso but 4 goals at the so Emma match no omo win 5-1 and then Stuttgart and St. Pauli airball Frankfurt and then Mainz 05 ebeshia Hoffenheim and then Borussia Mönchengladbach Eberborn Bremen Eberchen Union Berlin na Leverkusen and then Freiburg Abon no numere 5:30 Ochena Bochum and Heidenheim Wolfsburg and Dortmund equally table na Bayern Munich Edikan Leverkusen at the third Frankfurt at the Leverkusen at the second Frankfurt at the third RB Leipzig at the fourth and Freiburg and so I'm at the fifth Oko Etohona 16th Heidenheim 17th AM Hossan Kiel and a bomb a chat one Omar Mamouche Asher 13 goals. Hurricane and early dia was 14 clear goals. Ever German bonus Liga. Yentuason enko Italy. Enwa yeko Italy at 1 match 18 ebaso na AC Milan etwa Hellas Verona eko show by a goal to nothing na ene Manchester Airport no Torino omo any Bologna airball na Genoa ene Napoli ede afeso Lecce abetwen Lazio na on Sunday ochna Roma ene Parma bon Venezia ebeshia Cagliari na Atalanta welcome Empoli Monza and Juve and so ayotina on Monday Fiorentina ebebo Udinese na Inter Milan and Como abon League Log Atalanta edikan 37 points Napoli at a second 35 points Inter at a 34 points Fiorentina at a fourth Lazio at a fifth Juve at a sixth AC Milan na at a seventh was Serie A table no so na oko eto na 18th Cagliari 19th Monza and Venezia etwa omon just 10 points after 16 games omo winning just 2 elusu makumako 10 omo about 4 drawn games na unu say Rutegi our Atlanta was 12 ono and so far uko Italy was more goals na Marcos Thuram Inter was 11 Moise Kean Fiorentina was 9 goals. Ademola Lookman Atlanta on Enso Anetti 8 times. Won Italian Serie A. Yenko Spain. Yeko Spain and Friday night football game Barso Girona. Na Girona she kamiensa Emma Valladolid. Omo entimi anti-cyclone match highlights here our Kessben so and then Getafe and Mallorca ebebo Nafin Celta Vigo actually Real Sociedad Osasuna ebebo Bilbao na and then you may ebo 8 Barcelona and Atletico Madrid and ebo Ochina Sunday Valencia ebetwen Deportivo Alaves Real Madrid and Sevilla ebebo Santiago Bernabeu 3:15 Leganes and Villarreal Las Palmas ebewo kamo Espanyol na Rebetis and Rayo Vallecano and so abo league table Barca edikan 38 points Atletico Madrid at a second almost kita 38 points and on the match no very dicey Barca about 18 matches Atletico about 17 matches into Barca elusu na with a match to spare, Atletico Madrid eba that's row nothing. Masanso Akle or outstanding game no. Real Madrid at a 37 points. Also about 17 matches. Fourth, Bilbao. 33 points. Villarreal at a fifth. Mallorca and at that sixth. At 200 over among the relegation zone. 18th, Espanyol. 19th, Valladolid. And Valencia H2 na Pichichi. Gokin no. Robert Lewandowski. Or Barca was 16. Rafinha or Barca on also Asher 11. Not just the top two non combined or more enya 27 goals at the amount Barca. Rafinha 16. Rafinha 11 and then Lewandowski Asher 16 goals. Now Budme was Asuna Asher 10. Kylian Mbappe 9. Vinicius Junior and so 8 goals. Where more any players are prefer the Pichichi our Spanish Premier League. Young Conco in the English Premier League. And about 12:30 Aston Villa and the Manchester City about now about 3 Brentford about Nottingham Forest, Ipswich and the Newcastle. West Ham United, Ebebo Brighton, Crystal Palace, any Arsenal, Ebeshia, now on Sunday, Ochina Everton, any Chelsea Abo, and on 2 p.m. Fulham, and Southampton, Ebebo, Leicester City, any Wolverhampton Wanderers, Manchester United, any Bournemouth, Ebebo, na Tottenham Hotspur, and Liverpool, so at their face, so Ever Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, over league table, Ever England, and Liverpool Edikai omo 36 points name omo about 15 matches omo standing game with Everton. Second Chelsea omo 34 points. Now third Arsenal 30 points. Nottingham Forest at the fourth omo 28 points. Man City at the fifth with 27 points. Sixth at the Bournemouth, that sits with 5 points into top 5 no Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, and then Man City. 6th, Bournemouth. 7th, Aston Villa, and so 25 points. Fulham 8th, Brighton 9th, 10th Tottenham Hotspur, 11th Brentford, Manchester United omo eda from pa na Newcastle ebeba. Man United at 13th on the Premier League table. At 18th Ipswich, 19th Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Southampton Echatwo Golden Boot wine and Alpha Alan Haaland Asher more goals on a Salah on me a tie Ubia Asher 13 goals in the English Premier League. Now Alan Haaland 13, Mo Salah 13, Cole Palmer our Chelsea was 11 goals. Now Brian Mbeumo our Brentford was 10. Chris Wood, Nottingham Forest, all 10. Nicholas Jackson, our 9. Wisa, our 9 goals. And Matheus Cunha, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and so at me, Asher 8 solid goals in the English Premier League. I'm running 8 Johnny Papa. Now, you have to take from Dr. Amagashi. You have to Sergio Ebetuaso. And you bet me at the message number. WhatsApp, your video, come on. Miantunka 0244. 263-902 na WhatsApp video na efabra and answer o compose message text WhatsApp 0551 444 933 0551 444 933 eno WhatsApp message a obetimi a compose now the abale mu say video nko ade 0244 263 902 onso betimi do message apa enti say bibia to man e ba kotie Dr. Amagashi Ninkrato kakra Fesikake tuabi ekwadwo ayaresa na fe Christmas when nya good health na efa celebrating teguso a ye twen WhatsApp message no enwa heart to folk edinkunim omo Chelsea eshom by 3-1 ena protocol any dreams airbo on Monday Ediana Stars so ebehia omo ebebo enti this weekend packed wine ena edinkunim enwa bobo kwani din Then has the Omukodada, Omo 3 maximum points, no, and the remaining clubs and so I'm able. Until you better who Abasisi Bape Sergio any Abidafobia.
But before say no one debate me a pay no Mapama Yasi in any or mine Ghana. Na yaka Dr. Magashia, a dear me woman or mine in ye. A nipa ya wasa situation. Obia here obi moa but before say wo no omo ane betimi ewie pay no e wo say wan kasa wo mu no utumi bi wo di bibie den e ma wo ho ye nyina ye wo kuruma nyankopon bo yen be si asase we so ent odi nim de maaye no ai timi de establish edwuma no nyankopon tena ase hu say enipa bi ehia pomoden okay ena nipa bi apomode ohia no so no nipa bi enso say ehia sunsun banbo enti say nipa bi wo na say wo yale na yare ne eye honam mu yale a me ka kire se e wo se wo pe eduru a ebetu ase okay sansu na yare ne se esunsun yade a e wo se wo nye sunsun mu haban ma ye de boni pa ho ban obani obi nkan kire mo se abrofu duro nya obi cause hwe enipa a otumi so wonsa etimi di wo ko gina ba bi na se otumi bo odu ba bi no so enipa boni kura ye ne ye yini boni aye enti nipa nhye ne nso se obloni di ni di na abreye se enso ano mayen enti wo yiso eno na se aso ano akodu ba bi a wamu na wo se wo hunyansa se e wo se wo pa duro ebetu ase ayete se wo to no obi akoma sika se jiska we fe didi se sika no de ma wo no e wo se wo scan didi wo se wo nya ahonde wo de be yadwuma na ekina no wo nso anya bi enye se na de bi wo do ha okogu ni pa so hu yahin because abrofu du na beboa yen but edu ba bi a yare no won kasa wo twe bi a yare na edu na o hia bibi duro be to ase obani Dr. Magashi asema me ka kire ni pa nyina no se yade bi atena wo so many years nase yade ne sunsum yade anase yade ne honam yade wo de wachinchin wa bre enne no yade nti wo sika nyina ehye a fa number ne bra Dr. Magashi ho ye Kumasi mazi makro old police as well wo mo Accra mpate mo nyina mpato ye kaswa prison junction wo takura de mpate mo nyina mpato ye takura de apawan kejebri asema me ka che nipa nyina se wonyankopon de haban ma nim de amame se obi a ne be mesu no Dr. Magashi ma ne be ma nya kese obi a ne be ma no ewu anasa honde na kofom Dr. Magashi me ma ne nsole obi anya diabetes pressure asthma cancer kidney problem sa yale we nyina ya de edi nipa hwambo edi nipa ko asamando enti Dr. Magashi asema me ka che nipa nyina se So okay, Job chapter 14, the verse number 10 wa. Osi se nipa uje mu a o kwahin. Se wo ampe dra nya wo ho na se wu a or catch 20 say yemfa anuamfa ntintim so yemfa won hyefom. Enti to de bia apomode CPC ta na hu hiam nipa. Onyankopon de ahyede ma yenyina. Wani nkosua wo na hyede but obi hono asase so otenom eni na start ye kusukusu eni na start fra eni na sare se ohun ade abre eni na hyede no wu ni pedua na wo se wo de wa adwene ko pedru. Dr. Magashi, me send him the order mameno, and any penny and any send him mum. Meme the order mammy said, Memfa have by manon. So be any cosia hana, mima a nintin. Baby, I mean, see hospital can see a just so quite more. No question say, and run a messing for near John. One more chromo honomo bow. And almost so do almost and you be fees if you want. And almost about Dr. Magashi. No more buy and nipane henia, yet. A trend suma ne chinchin heba clinic a who drop or chinch wa bre. And no, I not been so a bulletin post say on fa second the income. And to blow about Dr. Magashi was 700 cities. Which is 7 million. Say, Trunin in Alco. Emma Mason phoning in from Dr. Magashi. Or one dance here, 100 and ask me to up. Make cano question in penny na same. Say a true a mood do, but who took out to me home. So, person would dare to know what Dr. Magashi me want to do the tashi. Men are made them in sesame was so be so HIV. Na oba opa yembo person to so. Check if I load no nebra. O check if I load na HIV no yembo person to so. Na me family lawyer nya de embra. Say yare na nkwa bla ba Usyk. Yare na say am me say be fru mojem. Ah obloni di di aba esusu ano. Eno no ampa waboa wo. Enti ono na atumi abo ma watumi anyina du ma bia wadui. Enti Dr. Magashi nyo de ye de amaye betu ase a oto yeden. Obi on my hepatitis B. Hepatitis B atra ne breboom for so many years. Hepatitis B ama nene ne mfeta ye ya. Hepatitis B ama wani nkoso Christ start say e change. Oba yembo pepesi ntoso. Me se me drone ni abonten ewe me nkoa me ho ne wo. Se wonya bedu ho a eno ne yehwe ni pedwane me mo wadu tin total hepatitis B be fi mogem. Obi o diabetes esichi ya de atra no so to me ye. Abra diabetes no eye se body na kasa produce insulin. But body no ntimi produce natural insulin na. E wo se e more artificial insulin. Dr. Magashi me wadu a sa artificial insulin ni nyina no ebe fru mogem. Emma body ne produce natural insulin. Emma glucose na ko mogem koko dan diabetes no. E fru mogem. Obi nsu ho no ma obo odunso ntentem emema na modunso ntentem no. E so ba Dr. Magashi ho. Obema na enye dwuma ni nyama ne se ofandunso nkwa wo. Obema no wo ho kwan se wo se otumi bo adwuma. Enipo oba wote ase na ne menses ne emba yie. And so baby on na think kankasa ateko. And to obi on because of nothing ka ateko ntina adwen ye ne say ni kunu bema wu kra no problem. Dabi papa me kan no kra cho say nyam nyina no matinka wu. And to obema na yakopon de ma on de. Okay Bible na tresem na. O kan Genesis chapter 11 verse Genesis chapter 43 the verse 11 was this assemblity sad dia bema ne bema wu no yemfa ni duro yemfa haban bi e friend krobo yemfa haban ni kika mom yemfa ma bema ne bema wu no bema ne bema wa emre bema ne bema swa se be ne bema ne betumi huri na tumi aba na mu ayi tumi edu enti Dr. Magashi de bi am come to catch him say so asase so na so di hu abra ye wankasa na pem e mani pa bi am beka e wo Job chapter 16 the verse 11 say onyankopon yi na sho bone for nsa nyankopon so yi hu sho bone for nsa because what the eduro na ma Dr. Magashi say eduro ni habanma a wo de maye dusini dubna en haban ahodo etwa ye ho hye nyina ebia ne eduma nyankopon so onye enti me ko so ka kire wo papa so when you stroke ana so obi wono ma bia ne nua bi na nya stroke ene oda ho a oba me mesa o yale ma akwa kopadwuma ye me mpeni po odi ne yare sese sika dabi sa wo di yare ne sere sika eno na Dr. Magashi se bra ma me nsa yale ene so obi o Ghana ha me nua so for minimum D4 tetia pam dada no na ahemfo ebua ma oman no koso asofo ebua ma oman no koso edifo eka ho entina haban ma yale sa no ye di ma asofo obi ntimi ba for dem yakopɔ abra oyare e wo se sofo no nya nimdi editumi di esa nipa ne yale enti Dr. Magashi bi se te se de enuduro na haban ne na nanom yusu ye na mom tumi nyini kyeye na obi etumi enya ahotɔ ne asomdwe no se haban ma ne dobra ne dunsin no abedimi ho enti se wo tie me afa namba ne bra eni ba bi aso odi o hwɛ enipa so den enti Job 16 the verse number 12 no wɔsi sɛ woyɛ saa abayifo no bɛfa wɔn yale so aka wo hyɛ bra hyɛ atamfo na ɔmo pɛ wɔn nipa bi a abɔnifo pɛ nipa ɔmo fa yadeɛ so ne yɛde abrɛ wase asekyerɛ ne sɛ wowɔ adwuma mu kɔ na sɛ wonyɛ stroke apapa wobɛkɔ fie yadeɛ bi wɔnom na ɛbɔ wa ɛbɛtumi abɛgye wɔ adwuma yɛ nyinaa afiri wo nsɛm ɛma woatena fie adane wɔ serɛserɛ ni ɛno na Dr. Magashi meka kyerɛ mo sɛ but obi a yɛ ne deɛ baabi a ɔmo ayɛ du bia no ɛyɛ but ɛdu baabi a Nyankopɔn sɛ Dr. Magashi wo deɛ kɔ ne kɔ gyina ɔman ya nan mu na enipa a wɔn yale no ɔmo susu sɛ me Nyankopɔn me ne ɔmo nyɔnkofa no etwa no kɔ ne kɔ yi yale no fi hɔ sɛ deɛ bɛyɛ a nipa ne bɛhu sɛ sɛ yɛne Nyankopɔn bɛtumi atena sɛ asase wɔ esu a adwuma nyame bɛyɛ nyina ɔsa yaleɛ ansa na wɔapirikyi akyerɛw obi te asɔre dɛm yɛpirikyi nkwagye asɛm kyerɛ na nsɛm ne nkoni tirim ase yadeɛ na ɛda no so no yadeɛ na ɛtete no ɛnti me nuanom asɔfoɔ ne adiifoɔ mesrɛ mo yɛasɔle ma ne bɛtumi asom Nyankopɔn yi a wɔn apɔmuden ho hia Dr. Magashi menka to sɛ gya asɔre dabi brana me nsa wo yaleɛ ne tumi kɔ yɛ dwuma na sɛ kodu sɛ asafo na wotim no sɛ sɔfoɔ hia sika na sɛ hia ya wo nso bɛtumi asɔle ayi bi because yadeɛ ɛtɛtale wo ho a woanyɛ very careful ɛbɛduru baabi no wo no ɛyie nsa nkoa ne ɛbɛbɔ wo yen because what asafo nim na yare tatal wo ho na wo na volleyball untumi nsole ma wo nso mu nkura wanka sakra ne nuane e wo se odi nyina yetuatua because of yare ntia ɛyie nsa nkwa ne bo Amos chapter 5 verse 16 wo se wo na wo te sa na yale femfa mo ho ne de so nsu mu kura ne ye say wo no ekunafo ne nyina mo ano ofaako no mo nim su nyina mo starting boabo mo because akwa na oyale obewu eti Dr. Magashi said there be ma won fa yale Yesu adwuma oyɛ John chapter 12 the verse John chapter 14 verse 12 from was say me Yesu me catch him say no adwuma me Yesu me yɛ no obi a me preach kyerɛ ne bia na me san yale na mom me de haban matumi na ya san be ka suafo na adwuma ho enti look na de ahaban do kwa no de sa yale enti Dr. Magashi de Onyankopɔn adwuma ode ma me no ɛne sɛ me mfa haban fa sa yale enti mema ne mpanifo sɛ mu tie me a me ma haban do no ɛsam mpanifo nyina yale wɔn yɛ ahemfo wɔn yɛ asɔfo wɔn yɛ diifo ni yale bia me sa gyimie nkɔ na me ni naduru yale bia wo wiase bia no sɛ wo de bedu Dr. Magashi wa me sɛ onkofo bro no mo yare no ɛyɛ sunsuma de nkofo bi o ha yare na attack on we just can why history we timi achi wa ko hospital o ma ya ye hu ade ko de ha no but no so think as o yare enti se ni pa no se wan ba Dr. Magashi wo na me mani nkoso na scan ni pa metimi huhu yare na di wachi sunsum e ka ho na even nipa onim se kura de me aka ho se wɔn mo ba nyina no obi abedu a sɛ wo ka sɛ obi spiritual wo nyɛ spiritual meka wo hyɛbla kyerɛw straight forward wo hyɛbre na nkasa me na metumi di 30 kyerɛ nipa sɛ enkwagye ma no ka ho onka ho so amehu na da bi na abɔnefo na abayifo kora hu omunyɔnko mo hu so omunyɔnko abayifo a adenti na yɛn Kristofo yehu yɛnyɔnko yehu yɛn nkofo bi wɔn betu atra so dem 24/7 heavy wɔn ka ho nkofo bi wɔ sa enti metimi aka ho hyɛbre wo de opɛ kora wo ba ka wano tum keke obi throw challenger na oba Dr. Magashi wa metimi the board fly haban and I say board dey ya e wo hoi metimi the board haban chwa de ekoso abrabo mo behu ni nyina Dr. Magashi me koso to nsafre ni pa nyina se opani emema mebunu me to nsafre se bra Dr. Magashi Herbal Clinic kuma se ne yewo magazine makro udu makro fa makro jom kwan kasa ko police house wo mo akra no pacho ndi hu abro yewo Kaswa prison junction Kaswa prison junction womo mo takrade takrade apawan Kejebri government school number ni 0547 04 43 07 0547 04 43 07 and 0544 58 09 36
Kessben Television, so Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. I mean the program, no pebia di ebremo. If it's every commission, Madumienu ebebono. Therefore, atra ho asia, ye betwitwe ho enkomo kakra. Final whistle, and it edaso. If free juada bepem, and ne mimindei. Bamcho. Kuku dam no na yi na fe yede afoforo na aba no ka ho na yene mo to adwene akom se du mienu bebo na breaking news abejafo enso beba na mo abeto program no eso ima mu nyina che ye cheche obia makwa babiom ediba program yi eso mo ne yen try na fe yen twetwe enkomo 05515 99933 05515999933 and no a WhatsApp line mo fa messages no emfaso emre WhatsApp messages Mr. Ana ayentiem amaye sasa 0244 263902 0244 263902 and also a WhatsApp video line and also with me the aba na ya twetwe nkomo kakra e de afa ho Ghana Football Association at the and some Akokoma NDC Abai President-elect John Dramani Mahama ono ena edano no the congratulatory message Akokoma Abai Fufra Ebano na emunsem kakra ewa ha sanso ena dodo ono ano kasa efa deductions it was stadiums, home teams no about matches no deductions efa clubs ne sika no bebrebe amafo sela no omo etwetwe ho enkomo se de be ya ban be clubs yi enso emoa if it's a sponsorship ho nsam edin omo nya bi kra it is a kobase omo bobol kakra na sika ombenya nyina no so no yetiti nyina akakɔfa nsɛm pii nso aba clubs yi nso ɛso GFAC ɔmo percentage a ɛba ɛwɔ gate no ɔmo de akyɛ clubs no ɔmo anyi biom afiri sɛ ɔmo ho ɛbrɛ yie papaapa league matches ɛwɔ hɔ weekend yi yɛde ho sɛm ɛbɛbrɛ mu saa nso ɛna CHAN Tanzania qualifiers no nso dendenden Ghana Black Galaxies omo etipen from free Nigeria nyame ya adom ochina na samachi ebeba so league matches and so ebeba so a weekend ni nyina no yede ho nsem bremo edoso yebeba na yabehwe nsem no enso nyina be for mamu nyina akwaba pamcho so bia ho eyede all right awa me so ho ye na wonyi so okay Kessben Foundation, Kessben Foundation, Sremo, and Diem, and Kutusrem, yes, Remo, Yakopon Yaduma, Ebnada Yai, and Yadi, H. Mampon, Babies Home, and the other homes are. More ado, for the Becaho, ye diano, for the Becaho, and Noson, Nankwadano, and me ye papa. And then so, Yanemo, a dingo, yes, Shebio, Modeba, Nemo more, Emra, yes, Remoa, Yadinka Casenta, dear, and in Pabuane, dear Madaruma, yes, Saka P, Ewaha, Nemum, Adriane, and more titru, anwa, ye hear one more pa. Yadi ebeye nnuane ahodoe di ama nkwadai nti anwano emra more se sardine se milk se sugar se bibia nkwadai di bia no momfa mra pa titru anwano mo nya ya doye na momfa mra more na yemfa ma homes no mso ninche abosunu bebrebe no bugusu no mu dikra ebeboa yie papa menyi wo ho emfiri sa ensira yimu yesra fa de beka ho wate na nyankopon onhyira wo se sika nso a bomodia na number no ye de ato edwa etisen esuasen wo de fabra nyame be hyira wo pa yenka se chinchina agise sika kese nko a de wo sabeka bia wo de fafa sa number iso na brain fa brain 0245 759593 0245 759593 momfa sika no ɛmfa saa line yi so ɛmmerɛ yɛn ɛdin a ɛbɛba no ɛyɛ Kessben Foundation bɔmmɔden a na dom yɛn dom nkwadai dom akunafoɔ yi dom ayarefoɔ yi na nyankopɔn wo nhyira ɛbɛba ntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛm ɛbɛna da yɛa na yɛkɔ fa ho ɛka ho sɛ nso wopɛ wowɔ biribi a nso wopɛ sɛ wode to dwa a ɛkwan da hɔ number no wobɛtumi afrɛ na ɛno nso no wode ho nsɛm ato dwa yɛyɛ program no nyinaa no wobɛtumi de ho nsɛm ato edwa 055159933 055159933 mmerɛ no duru hɔ a mema kwan na deɛ wobɛ sɛ wɔka biara sika na wode ba sɛ biribia a wode ba biara no nso wode ho aka ho na biribia nso ayɛ kama nyankopɔn nhyira mo nyinaa moate na nhyira no sɛ da biara yɛka no ɛyɛ ntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛm wei deɛ ɛnya sɛm ketewa koraa yɛtwɛn mo alright yɛnkɔ amanɔne kakra na yɛnhwɛ deɛ ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ amanɔne nkɔɔfoɔ fie na ɛna ahomakye so Tyson Fury ɛne Alexander Usyk ɛnya sɛm ketewa koraa dɛn na mekɔ fie
Be 10 p.m.
Okay.
Saudi in America.
Saudi time. Saudi time.
So yes, I will change
Asamato. Hey, Naro. Na enwi nyina ko ye issue. Enwi na boji se no. And so akoye big issue. I no committee atrase. Na ya Fred Tyson Fury. Na ya examine na bodwe se no se ene na no nwi na akwako jano enti se no nso no ade e boro so a nkemra be ma no kwan na omo kwan no mo twetwa bi agu
say e bebiri a e be absorb punches no
yes
enwi no
yes
blow ni boss wa se ne nke se count no
yeah
e bia entimi count kakra say
yes
enti se ba form kakra na e bo account
and apart from that say be cushion punches now almost a bit misukura pra opponent no
opponent no especially mudi mutibe shia
yes we about this bit matwitwa no but committee ni trans no almost ni nwi no emroso
okay
ni nwi ni se committee ni se ni nwi ni emroso basila no Usyk ne team no yare camp no omo e contest sa ina ruling no de buy no
General Asam kese na ebesi okay no more no
yes
enye easy me sure say ibenya brewuram pa and no ni me na yi
okay enti meba so
of course
na me mbo awa as what your content
me interest
okay
I've seen former boxers and it's Edward Sanders say na me kan anopai na me ka what Evander Holyfield and also Lennox Lewis, former undisputed champion. Omunina air car about the bout na baso brain so said you binya tampa na.
Okay. All right.
Interestingly, BBC survey be like why na be winning. Even though the pundits no especially Britain for any other thing a routine for Tyson Fury, but maybe ya miss me vote here and assistance Omo Musum Berwin, Usyk Berwin in here 56%. And Tyson Fury 42%. Okay. And 2% a bedroom. BBC Fury na Chrome BBC for no survey no about 56% of the voters thinks it is Alexander Usyk.
Yes. All right. Yankomra na yengurum enyina. So let me can di two jano. Stadia hold on ya bind no. Matches na ekoso narrow. Deductions no. Clubs no. Ese doors so omo de fire so. Yes. Omo bre pa.
General, imagine say ubeti sika kesi ato players, akampu players, and train you aye bibia, a do match there, ubeboka publicize match na e kodru stadium na abo match ni we sika bebe ni echem mienu anu anyafa. Echem mienu anu anyafa. After spending all this, now why na organize event bokasi? Enti whatever nhihye lead to this. It's a say here bibi.
Okay.
You see, at least me na me bisa say ye police you see police no protect property and people. Inti Ghana ban police for call stadium eko boban ya na team na say etua neka na sa ketua no mugye e kwan ni eko ka police for na ketua ho ana mo mba ho no ne ekyem omudi ana se den so Ghana police omunkobo Ghana for bobo omunkobo ban ideally it's supposed to be their normal work but okwa esese ye tisika for security enti mi bisa se scan na yete no ye chema posifo no omukoye no ana ekwa aban mu ana ekohi ana ye additional duty na posifo na ye enu nti esi mo additional duty allowance ana there are some of the charges esi ehwe ne yetete free mu. So National Sports Authority for some na musi stadium ni yamo dia na mo ye bibia ene nke kwa bi su kra nke se gate checkers ni for no kra e free musika ni mu enti ese e pe kwan bi e be fa so a sika na e free clubs ne nsa no e so beti because it doesn't make sense ma bob me kan mi bibia me wie no sika kakra na e be ba na e chem yi no ana fa
ko e fa no so ba bi wo ho no ma omo de sika no bi kwa odwene ho a che doso dodo.
How do we
refreshment kramote refreshment VVIP for no mo bam free na mo wo bie no omo yem kokon fence akodon griafo omo family omo security omo nyina efidi omo soro
mo refreshment ni nyina free club
ni nyina na beti free skadum ade
me ade ba ko am say bi sam say adan na yete the stadium owner no stadium ayi no efim ansa na yasa National Sports Authority.
Yes.
That 10% and then the other 5% once you go off.
Oh, 6% NHIL get fund COVID levy 6%. National Health Insurance afei get fund for would you a COVID levy in your home your chief kanum asana beti VAT narrow asana beti stadium maintenance pitch no maintenance 5% of gross it means your chief kakesi no 6% NHIL get fund levy why ni nyina
VAT ni nyina
free gross no
VAT ni almost 70 something percent.
Yes. And son 5% stadium maintenance, 5% if it's gone. Haba. And son in area cost of ticket printing, security, ball boys, and son a reading in a free BB 5% risk and security. And son secure Becano, home team now for 70% of it. GFE abefa 10%, NS abefa 10%, PLB abefa 5%, Galka abefa 5%. Na sika na a day. Inti ibe no. Na o could half whatever you get no be half na be. That can you know.
I thought it be less than half cra.
Oh yes.
Yes, based on sika. Yeah, it could be less than half.
You see, Ushempa VAT na kwa aban. All the taxes. Yes. The pitch maintenance NSC nti ekwan bi so no macheche mra na ma sika na clubs no eba kakra no ni nyina na esa akwa ban edin all these are agents of the government. They are breaking in different VAT and national health insurance, COVID, then get fund,
stadium maintenance.
These are all agents of government. You ask yourself, how is the government supporting the industry called sports? Now, my problem is say, as I say, FA no members in when they should write proper paper. They can get consultants. No mum from pass it through ministry. No, they be amukoko share Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports. Moko ade bia amuni atotoma no ni atotoma no ni ejojo mo ni ejam na moko. Mo nso so mo ade srede ne mo hia asem no. Ye hu sa mo de koto mo.
Titu Galka.
Yeah. You see, all these things should be led by Galka.
Yes.
Enti kojo fia no nya chance ko share Parliamentary Select Committee and all bo GFH no. Na me bisa me hu say, what is he as Galka president or chairman? And then in Crawford, what are they doing? Yes. Clubs are suffering. A day no more de bois. Mean who the last time a club say your problem. Problem ni. Gaka say as a mother body. Ye dream near ye and whichever body amoma the right thing. Liga Muba and Crawford TV stations near you musi free saying free. Our mojo on fast one. Every single member of Gaka is complaining about this. Nobody is talking because individual who should so be you and Makokasa. In Tikabasi are the umbrella body and paying for Sabi. Yahube a hinting ye jamore. In Tika who hini bremu say no, and Morene Gaka. Wo an abedi animu. No, I say. Ye mamu kopim sa abre say ye hu ABCD a ye members ye frɛ Gaka no league ni ento aso. No, the body should be united. That's the most important thing. They should come together.
You know, Omo report to one FA.
Gaka doesn't report to
I'm saying that if they are questioning people or more video games and more game now clubs in area, and you know the FA will question them.
No, but me can't because deductions there was
no, it's around Western days. A Juma was a Gaka yet the boa or can go so over copy UC. Now Mobekona instead say over concentrate on Nema government in the boa class. Name FA, and I'm saying that the moment you question or more telecast again, it is the FA, and the Gaka cannot do that work. But I totally agree. Say, you know, COVID benefits you, Krumana, and also
COVID
2019
COVID-11 the new stadium go restaurant credit there
we dey make sports
COVID no is a morning you know to chair no am to take no
any music ada obi
scan electricity they do na we dey free near there no so what ni nyina yeah
born I born
enti no omonya baako na entertainment industry no omko hu omo I say no omo wevu omo de nyina aka 5% pe enti se shatawale be ye fa ha sa ne ma we nyina yentete just 5% no omo try because omo agye atom enti football for omo ye dey
no be that baako you know omo be a fight for interest
entertainment for net man kwakoye that's omo de 5% and yet ya DNT na mo ntimi nye bi na yetete mo sa
is the issue ni say
yeah transfer ba mo kabo mo 5% no 10% e ba no omo de 5% kuma GFA omo for 5% na what the disunity ma yeah omo kabo mo 5% na
yeah and omo fight on behalf of the clubs the doctor can
the me Kenyans and there is a problem now.
No, I totally agree with you, but I'm saying that they will not do it.
Kujo Fiano your chairman, luckily he's not in the FA. He should even lead and mobilize Ninkrofu. I think Mr. Ansa, vice chair. I stand to correct it, but I think so. He's the vice chair. And at least Mr. Ansa is not an ESCO member, even though not a team member of the game changer. Now, ESCO phobi ne di juma. And it's a Gaka for Ekushia no musi di PCA yenia. Can somebody like Mr. Ansa say, a dear we a beboa member no, many FA president ye find intimidate support. He can't. But clubs nankasa dache ne kwasa abesi asante kotokone ne has for years. They should put pressure on the welfare body, and the welfare body should act. Problem again, who are leading these clubs? Omo powers here saying, House of Oko general manager all right. Togbe any time be free. Togbe crowd they say they are could do levels are by clear say or the GFA president and say Montemase. Inti maybe Imimpa on Coca and on a club who actually no. Asante Kotoko football no na da je ni ho. Mpanyfo do mo sia no na team sankasa sa administration wo che wo mo a you are able to make your voices heard. Now sometimes you need to be a lobbyist. So your Kotoko penny has penny. Umumi enunko amu ntumi nye. Mobilize support from Sebe in Ketwano. The sini uni nipa nakasa ekwen yesusu si ebefa so ni makasa afi de makami together. If you don't lobby the basis na momo ani kan kam ho amom ansa na mo de masako na mumi enu nso nko am sorry a enne wi ase abrabon bibia ya about numbers, the younger or the smaller ones ebe sorry atiamo mo ye ho hwenye yi. That's why I'm saying say Mr. Fianu should have lobbied some of these guys and then get them to get the Gaka to be very powerful.
All right. Yeah, baba. Yeah, kano na within FA no any football fraternity no na ye kama almost so omo bre wo mu no before some so go who abai no waboa mo no mo so mo mo ho number 1 match commissioners no na ye can be o
ntiomka isi general
omo ku omo
general
but there be a referees
men kai kra game changer
yes
ni manifesto ade ani dimuntintimai pa ba ko ne say yentua referees ka de on administration beans
yes
I have the first manifesto there. Say yentua referees ka ebinsi akwa dura say the whole season you starting no match commission
into omoka
untua match referees in first ka ni sha etoso bi mskane so an kran so a ensa amba mpanyin se sabio wo kire wo yire ekoma wo kire na dwamammo
yes
wo yire wo kire ne koma wo kire na dwamammo nti referee na wo kire ne kom no wo kire ne bribe je na wi ano asa ko ka say referee no pe bribe nipa na de na okoye ni sika na ma yentua ne ka nti club ne ka so magi hotel o ha ma nti ko na kodem obeko no anwumre ne ye besra no de ope ye de amana ogojina park ni so he's only a human he's only a human nti wo kire wo yire koma wo kire ne dwamammo efe ne kire referees no ne match commissioners ne kom no mo kire o mo bribe je
okay so referees crowd is eba my chichibi ni ade okay nka so omunyina omu suban no but match commissioner obey no so akojibi crowd
so match commissioner asam ma ya yehia no so beba be dia dance ya obi ahia no
commissioner clubs no betuma match commissioners ka
ana make us just asam ba match in BBS na yehia match commissioner report after the match
yes
ene bi a match commissioner hu be kwa ko hia na bi obi be kwa ko pe bibi kakra de ama no other than that match commissioner se bibi ansi a se be fa so bia nhye de ne kom be kun so na wa free papa no free
wa eno na akọ kai me
san mo sa ba be duru kuma
se ni pe bi wo from match commissioners I be free tamale e be free wa e be free secondary omo kon cry e be free wa timi kon cry
there's a hard say we share suit
yes
dress kama bo suit a shoe no about tie unso so yentua
free wa be se ko secondary free wa be se ko secondary Ghana nyina na watwa mu from potupo
in all this you should wear suit
baby obedanka ho na o suit na how this are
say we share shoe now we share you suit we dress in kwampo ne number there one
was spend a night or two hotel I need less than 500 cents I don't want less than 500 cents
no two kwa no kwa ne come there do but say the dia
so what you say now obey we nyina no asa go back to wa untua ne ka 1,000 now de mano eno nso no ebedi beye de ho na first can man go for the love of the game
that's what I told you if an ankasa no to me responsible enough nti ebeye den kra so no kwa ko gina aban so sa aban so nya responsible no mo ano
wo nko for na omo yo ma game no omo hwe ma game no ko so ye kama no umfi omo
oyi wani
into bed day all right you simply eka and tete ho kwakra enso eno no ma me nkwa ndi ho na yen hia se yen kwa ma no ne kakra matches ebe koso na fe de akoso na ho nsensem kakra na yenti ensi efie new
chief
say yeah
oh boss boko reaction PM say the next ho
yes
yeah nanra has folk tisi kwa mu
yes
brokum chelsea dem kase me come on say say cut me trust in the
ade
be nim the brokum chelsea this season
unim do mo ye
yes because each and every season be omo yi omo ho each and every week be omo yi omo ho free potential winners in them
okay
yet they have everything and those everything no more no me person me kokomo piece by piece but they have it brokum chelsea ye teams na afebe so ye kase o yenti aka 3 months akam players su obi active da ye moment kan ye
amofa janto aba ye na ebi nsi da ye ni no tua
bia da na kwamu performance enhancement ben brokum here ya fama nkora ko national team ti eno attack na ko off Mezaka free Emmanuel Sapon off is that supposed to be the case but that's not to say me discredit as folk and as folk to ball pa na me promo game no they showed really the kind of intent and I pet etia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They lost those 3 points and I must say 3 points etia become Chelsea. So you may share sa game no kakra. The most tricky part of the season for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Bako and a Basu weekend we say, how many dreams? A very, very tricky. First of all, we share former player in Coach Karim Zito. A former player or a coach, I mean, can I say, facing a wound. He's lost certain key players. Okay, get him let's see any piece by piece. And a dreams. Oshoke Mediama. Oh, too bad. Oshoko Mediama. Mediama is a potential winner of the Ghana Premier League. It's a Kokomo and a Kokobo. Nations a be host to Legon cities. Wait me, I can say you John Fruana.
I mean, Indonesia.
Say nations also, but Legon cities in there, Yakoye John Fru.
The season is too young. John Fru be any baby. What?
All right. John Fru comment wa ho ne free. Simbia bafa ho. E wa na be face wa de.
So the Legon cities bro for we there. Is it who's Rosika?
Simbia bafa John Fru no bia. Wa na be face wa de.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hear who free.
Oh, na say watch us I count bodies but we are seeing we count.
Say. You're careful. Newton. You're careful. And then 27. Makoto Yaba na 21st aba. Makoto Yaba. Come frame is against them suspended one day. All my audience.
No.
Okay. Because
there's a one now who don't fool so
in your life. Life, I beg you
no, last one.
Yeah, former dreams player. On any manager the 2,000 Ghana cedis. A farmer so say from Kessben Foundation.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Emmanuel J.
Manuel J.
Dreams.
Hey.
Left.
Wow.
Dreams FC.
Yes, sir.
Player.
Zero
outside. Okay. Okay. Or the Sika Bro.
2,000 Ghana cedis.
Or the phone phone also.
Yes, sir.
Na Echo. 0245 75 95 93. Oh yeah, no, they didn't even buy.
Kessben Foundation.
Okay.
Near bracketing MTN
Edem.
On the manager.
They were who are you? Our phone is so.
Yamia Juma dear.
Okay. Yamia Juma dear.
Yes.
Oba Bokrono Baba men from Yamia Juma so. And then the crepa.
You gonna let you.
Oh, Yamin Shano pa. Manager. The friend say. Big Joe. Honestly, for me. Big Joe ni.
That way Rikus. Or Rikus or that Yamuna de fry.
Okay.
But Emmanuel J.
Oh, Emmanuel J. Yamin Shao papa.
Yankano Bekoswa Kai Pai Boom.
Yes.
So Moon Kai Pai
Boom. Footballer be a friend Emmanuel J.
Laka football.
Or Bremo 2,000 cedis. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Division 2.
God bless you.
Baby a top panel is a woman.
Okay.
Okay. Also free code dreams.
Okay.
Into players be brave.
Yamishra, what it? Yamishra, Omo who buy, Omo Lex and who buy my 9 buy Bobam Palma, Debia. Na, and they are the two more. Who's my bohona, Baba.
Naomi say, which my check
you home body. The be home body. Basila, but who phone so. Kessben Foundation by, you know. Entinya Emmanuel J. Nkwa mesramo bia opeso di bibia bebo bia celebrity ka kan no utimi adeba se untimi emfa maso a ofren a e beba hon ten na e be fa enema no entade ne mpaboa ne de yenya enough moda roma nyakopon hira mo pa de aka no nnuane anwa ehia anwa mo emo ne ade mo de ba mo but ehia anwa mo mo famre wati na yɛmfa nkɔdom nkwadaa yi na nyɛ Christmas nko ɛfiri hɔ kɔ nyinaa sɛ nkwadaa yi didi na na kɔm ɛku wɔn ɛwɔ baabi wɔn wɔ biara nyanka yɛsrɛ mo a yɛtwɛn mo 0245 75 95 93 wɔmfa sika no ntum ma yɛn ɛsu asɛn wode fa tum ma yɛn wae Nakopon Ebishra Pa. Edi Ebebano Kessben Foundation. Kessben Foundation. Okay. And do what you want to my own.
Yes, sir.
All right. Drew, maybe so I may be a lines not to me. Now, person we donation be also put me their fast on a fee. You know, so at and come more kakra. Yes, sir.
Yameboa, Yene Nigeria, said Odi Kai Kano, said you were interested in
Okay.
make up Black Galaxies and the Super Eagles B ahead of the Chan 2024 qualifiers in Barcelona. Said you were interested. And then you were one outstanding game, CAF Champions League. Obeka last week, na Ali bought intercontinental game against Pachuca.
Okay.
So that game no came. And then we see our Belouizdad. Last season, Mekai said no mummy no the same group alongside Newton's Media Ma. Said you.
Okay.
Mummy no subesa boom. And of course, Mbaye Niang, former AC Milan guy, call why that? Said you after 4 months, waka pamano. And of course, the Usyk Fury bout 2 no said you. Okay. Taking interest.
All right. So regarding the VAT deductions at our stadium, I understand the creative art people have been able to convince the government to reduce it to a whooping 3%. So I believe if football people, especially Asante, Kotoko and Hatchfolk, should engage the government, these deductions can be revised. Kumasi, Asante, Kotoko and Hatchfolk are capable of presenting a solid argument on this if the FA is not willing. Julian Caesar, Kumasi, Unadiwi, and so Abraham. And the Aka say, Kotogone has and there. She's a more ordinary clubs. When I send a chromo ladies, I cry. Now, Kotokokra, no man can say, Omni FA and NSC Betrasi, you know, Betrasi, and say, Deben of Montia, Cinnamon, reductions, I answer Baba Rebu, you know, what's Abetra is you me. You know, once I feel was ever trouble, I asked Salah, yet boom, 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 boom. In the meeting, our money, NSA, and the Andy,
you know,
Yanko.
And then 12:30 at Villa Park. I want Manchester City, then Aston Villa, boom. Now, early kick-off in Embassy, and I at the amount investors, especially 2 teams of mobile Bishia. On my last game, on my boy, I Manchester City. After no being say, almost Manchester United, the United bar back. A better show by 2-1. Samson now hit my friend Aston Villa and so on. Almost last game against Nottingham Forest, no. And Kuya and Farm Momu, about Nottingham Forest, it me a win in that particular game. And the 2 teams are Kuya Momu in their last game, and a Babishia are a dear boom. Pep is still there to recover. After Juve, Manchester United about to us. We a game or better recover now. I dare back up who na Emery team no and say ye team Mpempi no na omutai ebiem na omu ebo mu game city. No matter the team how the be share no. Enye team how no mu bo game abeka so makwa akotena chiri. No ma set back no mo hwede o de beba. But the team omu open na play no mo ne wabo. And the Manchester City players, they clearly, the confidence level I'll be here from them. And almost they are winning games, crown almost lucky. And games in the almost to meet a kill it or be so maybe you now opponent that me about Beticano. Guys, almost team a cruel team in recent times. It me a boy a more winning games, no. Almost cry fit about back and still story and sign. No, be able to say KDB beating me about San. But unfortunately, after Obae from Liverpool, the games are abonyano. You who the KDB or what the game changing moment for Pep Guardiola and the Manchester City review. Oh, here Villa team now. Matthew Cash about back. As Konsa is still available. Diego Carlos, Lucas Dean Ewoho, Paul Torres. Almost some effort because Captain Mark Jean IFFHS Tababeka home. Yuli Taliban is still available. The last game Omo boy no. John Duran a boy ahead of Abrante friend Oli Watkins, Mark Rogers and so Ewoho, Samson and Leon Bailey. All those guys Omo Bovilla and Obia Ewoho. Only injury worries Bia and Omudi Rome against Manchester City. And City say games Nico say na you know follow your usual 11 as say Phil Foden team more, Ellen Holland team more, KDB team more, Grealish team more, Doku team more. Na niema aye tough at the amount. Obi a share game of Pep Guardiola every team they recover. But you know, we a game at Villa Park. They made me I can say both teams in a team so be as goes. Both teams in a be a beam. Into a back we game goes every team outdoors one. And you expect more than 2 goals in this particular game at Villa Park. Manchester United against Bournemouth. the Old Trafford. And after beating Manchester City, buy a nice game against Tottenham Hotspur. But unfortunately, they come back. Now Ruben Amorim in Emranti and person against Tottenham Hotspur. No. Soon a goal now or boy and a corner kick and to me and Manchester United and to me and my back. Until they come back and no be any so mobile because the lives of Amad Diallo mobile energy need the intensity any press no mo de bell no na ka bibia betimi asi until the last minute omo concede corner na enema ntimi ankoyi amfa amatimi friend Man United bomb of your team general this season against the big teams omo share Arsenal omo share Manchester City and omo sa share team friend Tottenham Hotspur Chelsea the team share omo by a goal to 0 but even that game it was a game Evan Nielsen na penalty kobose no. Into 4 games against the big teams. Team my friend a bomb of Nkoa Ashema miensa. And only Chelsea so no mushia. You have to be careful when you are playing against a team. Your friend a bomb off. Again, almost so our guys are on that potential and this is no be a show. The likes of Antion Semenyo, who will be say Justin Kleber, who will be Sabrante friend Watara. A midfield of Ryan Christie and then Louis Cook, now about being the likes of Hoyson, the likes of Seneze as 2 centre backs. Man United ain't careful with their guys no more anymore. Their front 4. On one hard, hard teams no this season. Until a honey baby United also the problem for Man United they say Joshua Zexi, Rasmus Holland, General. Those guys are not reliable. Into chances a bebano, only the killer instinct to buy those chances. Into baby I am United and the kind of supplies I'll be here from the central midfield no, for me and also Laka. Until United should be careful. Semenyo and how up front at Old Trafford. United started at field, but you know a gamer me expect Bournemouth for score, Man United will score, but me call for double chance Manchester United at the Old Trafford. Chelsea go good the same pack against Everton. Everton called the last game. Omoko ball Emirates echo ball 0-0. A game you know. No beer them Arsenal for some other powerful if you want to win the Premier League. Everton any match I was say Utimi elusu eti anacho odro eti omo. This Everton team e almost omo backline consistent. The likes of Ashley Young, Makalinko, James Tarkowski, Gerard Braithwaite, Obenya Obi etise Isadia. You talk about Obi etise Idrissa Gana Gueye, Obenya Diokori. You get the likes of McNeil, Obenya Obi Calvin Lewin, and all those guys are from Jack Harrison from Leeds United. But you know, performance rate is Nkoye. Obieni said Chelsea are playing so well, and matches at that Chelsea anymore. So we focus on decide say you know games that dominating the games are. Chelsea beat me as level points. So focus no decide so mobile. And I don't think say game against Everton a interception. It will be difficult, but may quite a win for team your friend Chelsea. Tottenham Hotspur ball against a team friend Liverpool. Big game at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Macase almost United by 4 goals to 2. Now big game this season. Tottenham lose to Chelsea. Almost lose to team friend Arsenal. Almost Manchester City and almost team friend Man United. Into out of the 4 games, normal lose 2 and normal Barber win 2. Now it is the turn of Liverpool. Oh, Tottenham to team and general Liverpool so on. Out of the big games on my bond, they are yet to be defeated. But be how much Bobre say Omo a team Omo a force to reckon with, and Omo ye team Omo person Omo J a Premier League, you know. So we have 2 points a door term any Chelsea. The children say so man you know Omo against Tottenham Hotspur. That's a Chelsea a team coach team your friend Everton. Almost Liverpool 1 game Omo more there, but Chelsea ebe baby sa Omo e with the league table no so. And say yo Tottenham ye 1 team almost no. Defense and quite them pa. A woman said just spends by ball nano. Pedro Pozzo by the last time. Destiny Odoge is there. Christian Romero absence now affect Omo and Omo for the take. But the kind of space is a woman in tutorial. This you can know me about Angie Postecoglou. She said he's one coach and the tactics on the best starter and one on the pound. On fire any differential tactics be Emma. It's the end of the game now one-sided. And only Liverpool. Even the last game against Fulham. Omo ball and numerical disadvantage, but still, Omo team a draw in that particular game against Fulham. Play son out, play the Jan Kulusevski out and you are good to go. Until you share the battle between Trent and then Son on the left. Near share the battle between whoever plays on the left. Semikas is likely so because the last game, no, Abrante, your friend Andy Robertson and the red card. And to Semeka be top and you share the battle between him and Kulusevski. The good thing for Liverpool is that front three will be a share. Players too be free bench will be a share, and the midfielders are also scoring. In the Liverpool, at the New Tottenham Stadium, you know, I may call a Liverpool 2-1 win. That particular game. Right. Arsenal Crystal Palace 3-1. The League Cup. Almost almost and Arsenal. 3 goals from Gabriel Fernando Jesus and Odemae. Crystal Palace team baby. A few changes in them. A 3-back of Lycross offer Obi Etise, Magui, and then the former Chelsea player Chaluba Nebo. Daniel Munez is still there. Tarek Michel Ebo as wing backs, and the midfield of Abrante Fenny Hughes and then Jefferson Lima as 2 central midfielders. No about Ismail Sarr, Eberechi Eze, and then Mateta up front. In a 3-4-2-1 and Omobo. From Eze to Ismail Sarr, these are creative forces. Boni Kroma and Jedin and almost send him go alongside Mateta. And Arsenal, game against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace take lead before Omoba back, and it was a nightmare for Abrante FN, Jacob Quivo. So this time, with Saliba and Gabriel Eba back, another prevent Abrante FN and Mateta. So betting at Tontana, then Arsenal being upper hand. You know, I know you're a very close one, but may call a win for Team FN Arsenal in that particular game against Crystal Palace. Now to the Spanish La Liga.
Okay.
Real Madrid airport against Sevilla. Na game no airbass so the Santiago Bernabeu. Ubia be who say Jesus Navas 20 years no spending in the Spanish La Liga. Or the next something in be year into Real Madrid fans they say Obobeba standard ovation. Ewo game ebe so ewo Santiago Bernabeu. Ubia be sorry abon in Semamano from Sevilla Atletico Sevilla and Credim and Opeja aya Obabeka Sevilla and Peninfono and Genoa. He's one of the most decorated players as Spain national team Nenya. And Obian himself never time and that or form now or add a lot to the national team and or add a lot to Sevilla. It is the time Genoa enjoy this on the year and a Madrid for person or Mobonabaso. Madrid on the other hand, they have been performing on Marcosha Pachuca. They will play this game without Vinicius Junior because of yellow cards or what team accumulating. But Sevilla team Garcia Pimentel Sevilla is not the Sevilla of Fabio, Clemente, and the likes of Canutimo, Seducators, and those players, no Sevilla. Sevilla, more the ball of them, Lord Bardi, Nemanja Gudech, Ophobi, Etisekiki Salas, Saul Nuguez, Echo, no bien himself in the game, never said, Nanko Samba back, but Saul and Timmy are my back, Manu Bueno, these are not guys, skeleton here, not too, for me, are not the guys to scare Madrid at the Bernabeu. A win for Real Madrid in that particular game. Barcelona airport Atletico Madrid, my last pick, you know. Okay. Out of the 17 games, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona are born and saying, and yeah, there's Atletico Madrid cheating my friend FC Barcelona. Barcelona this season, I dear how I'm going to say teams in Keton, I'm going to but I drew big teams in the European team. She almost share Girona, almost share Girona, almost Atletico Bilbao, almost share Real Madrid, almost share Sevilla. It's any of the big games I always present Barcelona in Timeno. Nina almost share. But I drew Leganis, I drew Las Palmas, I drew Sociedad, I drew Celta Vigo, now Barcelona every. And Tibasa will hope say this game will be an easy game for them. Atletico Madrid in Sujenoa, almost form par this season. And it's like a club on team. Coach starting with Julian Alvarez on the left. Alexander Soloff lady line now or the Griezmann but going forward no what tricking in Saka and Elsha or the Fernando Llorente about right back and Obo Abrante Feni Javi Gallet on the left and Obo be at Jose Maria Jimenez and Clement Lenglet midfield four no or no the Coca-Cola left but this game or the Clement Lenglet or the Conor Gallagher and Beko left now the Abrante Feni Rodrigo de Paul Ababeka no don't know about Giovanni Simeone and Ababeka with Pablo Barros. Na anyone who about Griezmann behind Julian Alvarez. Enti Barca and Sunan saying no midfield in your tick opponent in your tough for Barcelona so and one who was a marker said no more and a Pedri mu JJ Again, Robert Lewandowski must have chances in the and Yamal will not be available for this particular game. In Tiabeba Bedan and Omo, Fermin Lopez, and the Rafinha behind Abrantia friend Robert Lewandowski. So big games now Barcelona and Quadia. Let's just say Barcelona and the record between them and Atletico Madrid. Barca airport at home. A game me will GDS say Atletico Madrid will score, Barca will score, but it's a win, Beba. May call for Barcelona win based on the number of big games Barcelona team are winning in this particular season.
Okay. Andy Kem. Nako Dr. Frank Owusu Ansa, aka Sir Franco now. But before some meko doc one, mami kofa WhatsApp videos kakrebi. Na yaba na fi yaba doc so one ahwe. They also dey brain. WhatsApp videos.
Ashton, the American Americans are for no. Say a person a club no a time I was saying I taking responsibility. Your another biani bet me at na radio so any internet no so I did this said you see nipa 100,000 now every month will be a contribute to 10 cedi. Our Fabu Sanchez on the so 10 cedi no say convert you cry about 68,000 US dollars. 68,000 US dollars. So what's a charm 35 players register every player be between almost $2,000. And to me, sure to say $2,000. I'm a players now. Or move free her. And to fans on the
Good morning, Sejo. Sejo, a frame Jaiman or Dodwana frame Lulu. Sejo, me question a dekai, ebusa Andy, ne say. Omfa say kotoko ye ne property. O de fa ne simple say kotoko ye ne team. Because we di kan say en saki and na o too matches no. Ibusa na adwen say kotoko ye ne property a obe continue asaki ogumana. Question di kan. Ye to so me no ibusa say Joe a force say foreign players in the bar is so much young.
Sir Joe, I'm a good morning. I know what they're for. I'm a fisher pants so. And it's on your moya. I mean, shall be brave. Yeah. I'm a pay. Kessben Foundation. My Sunday, Kakra, Adiatum. So, I'm from Korean and Canon so many. That has a force. And no, I'm a boy. And it's a now no consider Uncle Eben and then the funny Kotoko photo so no one said the house of force of papa. And they make a high school children say, Omren Horsey. Arrogant in the doors of the door. Omra form. The bassels now no more cassa. Say Cassa no one tia. Onya button a yin chishin. Na ultimate Cassantre supporters no. Na ya command to ya. Momojina honomo. Edema supporters no. Tindia all catch them on. Or catch the yen supporters no. Into Omren Horsey.
Sergio, good morning. Kokudia Asempraso. Asempraso for Nina Mama Fishapa. Sergio, House of Boys and I a sweet victory na Madame. And I feel so Chelsea form the bumpers of Bejana Sosa. The Babia Yavla so Obama the best. Sergio, Asempraso for say, I'm what the Massinage my party be a Modemai. Maybe I'm in touch.
Hello, Sergio. Median de Norodin. Neutil latte na asemi medwin ho amentiase. 1. Ngrofo na omo keka se otai kotoko no oya mama agiadi. Simply because every blessed day teams are mobile league near 18 teams. Kotoko bebia kotoko ade team bia ni Ghana habiem ka kotoko ho ana. Team bia ni Ghana habiem ka kotoko ho. I don't know one discuss other teams in Kahon. They be a kotoko ni team be about Baba discard kotoko. kotoko tin team ya baba discuss kotoko and team no the old team discuss o mo ana baby any go stars a officer we coach won the ben baba discuss o mo board no so wonye sa na wonye kotoko laugh man no de bia kotoko aden kotoko die na kotoko for ye dey aye no on discuss about the team no nja kotoko yes we am for your team dey we hu kwan e ba for so aye ade
Sergio, good morning. I friend me Ashton. The me person me can say kotoko echita afọ no. Say ye person your club no time I was saying you taking responsibility. Yo enye de bia na ebetimi atena radio so any internet no so aye de this Sergio see enya nipa 100,000 na every month obi e contribute to 10 cedi e wo fa abu sanctions no so 10 cedi no say convert ya kura about $68,000 $68,000 no so what's all charma 35 players register woman every player be able to enya almost $2,000 enti menya sure say $2,000 ama players na omu be free ha enti fans no ye nso enye bibi
Yo, yes, I'm nyina kwa babiom ede aba Kessben Television. We a Saturday edition I friend of final whistle. Dumienu ena ye peja yemu silari ye train sikano mode eba modeba. Yami nshira mu nyina mode sika abre yen se mfa nkoma enyanke nyakopon koso na onshira mu na the mashiri bia no we de nyankopon no asem obedi ten ede amount na ebeteki forms bebrebe kwa nso ewo wabrabom nti enye kwada nyame betua ho ka wate ka ho na fabra 0245 759593 0245-759593 Mufamra na di ebeba no Kessben Foundation na Yankopon bi shira pa do benya bia kapre do benya bia no nkwada no beje wate na nso ebeye mfaso pa de amao nuane no so no ye twen mfa mo emra na ebina de ye na ye hyase na ye distribute ama homes no enyina mfa wo de ma ya fabra ntade ne mpaboa de ye nya enough oil anwa mfa mo emre pa na fe emo esichire na de ike ka ho nyina nso mfa bi emre ye twen manwa ne nuane awodo nyina Doc
General,
yes sir.
I'm going speak to the Kingdom Hall.
Na papa your deba say Newton ye kotoko but say Newton ye kotoko no more mum.
Yeah, it's true.
You know but en crowd so tie na answer no ye ya.
Can be a conversation.
Was it no be nations any Legon cities. Na fe heart of folk
Brekum Chelsea.
En fa kotoko. Ozo duabo.
But General, you can't try it for no so. To say they are near be phone line no. And in the TV version, you pesi who muntin ye me phone line so ye video no. Efa bra. Ntimpem pie benya enken semna ye kan wa semna ye discuss.
Yes.
Nanka wo adwen kyerɛ won sem no ho.
No dia ba.
Ono dia ba. No ntini ye de saa kwanya ne dia ma. First na ye radio nko ane de. Wo frɛ na wo kasa at least you'll be a normal thing, but this one is an advanced form. Instead of it be a phone and you say record a video and bring share tobacco. So she soon be more. Or she soon be no video no. Video no bakona bebre or by a good number of them. Uboy nye. Ubu background, picture quality, the dressing near the NTS a video no. Omni na fe or mumagin channel so nyan somewhere. Ye discuss what has you know. Se nipa ni tie Newton ne de anka nye ne no de we beba. E bia de wo hu dada e no worker. But then there also be has Chelsea and nations and Legon cities. Inti Canadian can Newton at TSC baby.
Chief, someone said the football crack ye. Ya na komo mu nyina wo Serie A no so career mu nyina ho ba yen kam ho asem. Sheffield United, Leganes, Espanyol ye discuss yo mo. La Liga, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Discussion ends there. Oba Premiership no so Chelsea, Madrid, Manchester
United,
Liverpool. We talk about few phobia near Trasso. O call Ligue 1 apart from PSG. Probably Lyon, Marseille. One was some panic account, but about 2018 team Liga. It's almost everywhere. How many times now? Who do what discuss Egyptian league? apart from Ali Abeyina ba Zamalek. Omo maka ujo omo wachiri. But ya no Egypt will be. Your other Ghanaian players omo Egypt.
Opo Bank National Bank.
National
As
Bank.
Ubia Jedam
Follow that. It's always anomano. The other one takra do so no. So Joe mo ho asem na da bia no. Yeah
na matches are not start time see. Say start at media house. Na oya almost every weekend. Kotokone has match be. Ni nyina ne sa de na wo ye no ye de amani pa. Na wo hwe de nipa di a kire bebre na nipa pe ho asematie bebre. Na waye.
Yeah.
Because media no say you want audience. So you look out for what the audience wants and you give to them. So better had there be also discuss Lehanes any Girona any Sadante no money there and start time about 2 years officially almost all the 18 clubs yet they were showing matches of Kotoko and all that. That is how the media works. You look out for what majority of your audience want and you give it to them mostly. Nti ebusuafo ansho mo esapo mu nsuo so bu po mu mpe Newton Kotoko ne house de de obedi ntintima woni de nti new se house de ni so ade anu balance no go ye de Kotoko ne house ne de
pesada.
Oh
okay donc afi yenye
general you call the Kingdom Hall in Saudi Arabia where Usyk Tyson Fury 2.
All right.
Yenyenim said the first bout was an undisputed heavyweight bout. This time around, that prestigious title is no more available. This time around, a unified heavyweight bout. Difference women say boxing, you have different authorities. You have the WBC, WBA, the WBO, the IBF, and even the IBO. Unlike footballer, we are seeing football in FIFA boxing the different sanctioning authorities. And Tise Kobase, Uji WBC heavyweight title, Uji all the titles, and I say, any heavyweight champion, we are not be anyone. In TSO, we are undisputed heavyweight champion. By Kobase Ukitami and Sampona Baku Kodi Ubiwa, a Chinye. Now, first bout, not all the titles were there. Inti Benya, a year undisputed heavyweight bout, and nay, a brand and Lysander Usyk winning that title. But fast forward, after winning it in May, na SSA Okotimi could defend the IBF title. No. Meanwhile, no man sign or contract, no say so Moko and we are SSA Oma Fury, a rematch in December to end the boxing year. So, nese or surrender and now we jai IBF the end of the tour. And nona a koba said Daniel Dubois, any a brandy friend Anthony Joshua, and the pim so in September, Daniel Dubois, Ebo Anthony Joshua. So, a IBF title, no, it's not on board. Ikita Daniel Dubois. And yet 3 major titles. Uhimpe 4 by M friend said 3. The WBC, which is for me the most prestigious, the WBA and the WBO. IBO no so count there. Into these titles and honum. Now general they ma back to near who ni say Abrantia na your friend no Tyson Fury no. Ni we are say or buy and the boxing waku you know be a money da kopim say Usyk bono. So the only man on planet Earth that has beaten Tyson Fury is the one in front of him. Alexander Usyk. Usyk so from the cruiserweight our koya undisputed cruiserweight champion. Our sabe undisputed heavyweight champion. Obia moneda. Eti Tyson Fury share ni say onon so be the only man to have beaten Alexander Usyk. Not just akoye 1-1. Then obviously if it happened that way, the world will be waiting for a trilogy. Sebe baby si ewo honum. General 2 boxers, after that bout, after I go through a lot. So, shall we weigh in now? Interestingly, whilst Alexander Usyk losing some 2 pounds, a brand and the Tyson Fury, and so I the weight. And in fact, Tyson Fury will be fighting at 281 pounds. In its entire boxing career, this is the heaviest weight. Nimu dupa oko ekutukumu akwa. What the car skirmishes a war now Bobby a fool and ye say ade Tyson Fury the ababe to say for 3 months ni on a year and casada oh here absolute concentration Omasa can be him say ne papa John Fury a wedi na chi ne ntokwa nyina echi no. Omugidi say he was a distraction in the last bout. In Tonunsun free honum, he will not be part of Eye ne corner no. These things catch now the level of sacrifices Tyson Fury in his desire to reclaim the title and become 3-time heavyweight champion. He won it first from Vladimir Klitschko and Okofa Drax near the day he lost the title. He came back, fought very hard and won the WBC title from the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder. Then fast forward, he's lost it. And then in front of him is the beast, the Ukrainian beast, Alexander Usyk. General, pundits no be bree. Achech Romadua Kikaunsen be bree. Nemrena Danica crowd the first bout no better to you. In the first bout, Nipana na or selling they know ya o kita attention ya they no. Then in Tyson Fury. But this time around,
and at the other one now called Ma Fury no. AN 114, 113 na same or the ma Usyk no. Honestly, it was supposed to be a unanimous decision. Yes. Especially OS 9 from how he gave him the uppercut, the knock no. Nti ebe na Tyson Fury and kasa won baby original. He was just walking along. Yes. And one thing is why Usyk have good foot movements.
Of course.
He always seems to be the attacker, Seju. On train my own bepem on the fight no or be taking it to you, and that was the advantage he took over Tyson Fury. One penny Tyson Fury and making the jabs no, because na Tyson Fury a long reach in terms of the hands no. So on train my own through on the be face you, that one you'll be forced to be the one defending, and that was one Alexander Usyk took that advantage to beat Tyson Fury that fateful day in May. That I didn't see no.
Always bout and boxing and as a business. Yeah. It is sometimes they try to make the next bout very attractive. Yeah. Otherwise, first bout no share you know. I to say the way can imagine say nanka say judges 3 ni nyina no. Edema Usyk straight up. But a brobo no was through. But they decided bako e konfinfin tie splitter adwenche say e close. Yeah. Because in boxing, knockout there, yeah, boy, we unanimous decision, 3 judges need the amount. But a split there, that's about Kupene Bejan Temu 2-1. Until now, you heard the next one, Beko. So, General, Tyson Fury, from all I'm seeing, no, bout to look on the way, obviously, then I will go in for Usyk. But if there should be a knockout, then it's going to be Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury and Kasano, Usyk and Kasano, so you're very difficult to be knocked out. Yeah. You know, I will share the tale of the taper. Yeah. The more experienced one is Tyson Fury, even though he's a year younger. Tyson Fury is 36, and Usyk is 37. In the age, any major issue in this bout. We are almost the same, 36, 37. But Usyk only 22, and we are only 22. 14 by way of knockout. Yeah. Then Abranti and Tyson Fury, and so 34. Warini emu 32. Wa draw back that draw against Deontay Wilder. And we lose it back to Usyk. And
we 22 knockouts.
Yeah, 24 knockouts. Yeah, he's done 24 knockouts. Enti eba eye entokwado do pa na Tyson Fury na akom more. Asin eye Usyk. At the end of the day, oma company almost abeku bim. In fact, akwa we bo Britain for the hard drink kakra Usyk. Washijo shwa ye and wabeti Tyson Fury so because time and unification bar and I say undisputed na ye share new AG Fury but the aqua could win. General is a tough battle. I think say Usyk is still a favorite over Tyson Fury.
Usyk your favorite. My favorite.
Yeah, our favorite. And I read them now, they are different. And that was where he makes it, he stands tall when it comes to fighting Ibaso against Tyson Fury. For me, set Fury to me, Buna Bemi one power.
Okay.
In as much as Fury, I put on more weight, a bit advantageous. One thing is, Fury is not easily knocked out. Yes, on it, Deontay Wilder, first bout.
Yeah.
Or knocking out, but how he was able to stand up, no, it me mad that game.
Knocking him down.
Yes,
he didn't knock him out. He knocked him down. But we say a shocking Deontay Wilder as I want sorry by.
To me sorry. Yes.
Because Wilder is any blow no. Obi can be recover.
Yes.
Obi can be recover.
Okay.
So then two was sorry about say wow, a lot of fat on him. And Tina was there put you on weight. There as a man as I had a little bit weight over there. But may sure say to say they now confess about Sunny Usyk Kenya chance to call inside fight no. So JJ no more space now wait through the jabs now. Because fearing jabs and the power won't power. You give you powerful jabs.
All right.
General, a man for no man can how much. Madam may be around by 6 p.m. no one started coverage in undercuts. No started until by 10-11 day. Now you hear him say this about to be
Ghana boxing fans no Sunday.
Swati. And come on here to be bringing no so share comment beba. Oh your WhatsApp ni Facebook and people are not so much interested.
Football.
Media
yeah.
So
discussing football no more.
General, she ultimately be and free button.
Okay.
Nothing comes out of the sack except what is in it. Boxing ben ekosu kuma ebeka wasem. Monko ya ebedi abeka wasem. They are not fighting.
No, but boxing bouts be break because we are safer now.
And me kasi krum had dey no na woka.
Krum had dey say almost dead.
They are not fighting.
And choose your former follow content.
E ma krum have no follow.
First no say do I quote kokon. E ma ka follow so Joshua Clote kokon. To say fagbepo mu. So even Azuma Nelson days no dey no kwa dey asay kwa. But ne
first US visa agbako na dey me koy.
That's it.
Wow.
Ne ma me J American visa.
Okay.
The Agbeko. Joseph
fight in the mouth to me now.
It is an man nanke bo biao. So maso.
Okay. No nanka kakra bi ko wari broni no.
That time now we are single.
No, yes. Because I kakra ko wari broni. Yeah. O minim say mudu achi.
You drop program. You bo bia. No, worry bring you now.
Anyway, that what's wrong with that? Man, I would run.
So we did me cook one.
Okay, crazy.
Ready now, cook. New down, make up what?
Crazy. Now, Maya have cast. New. Only Bruni Batrahoda.
Go Italy,
go Spain, one power.
History.
Oba ha be se cheto gusu ko ba bi nyina no go nya aboforo
Ghana phone cry ya wo mo ho no no
okay and I know mo mo de go see
so yeah white na kasa dey say ata me screen ya oba preach cry no be
oh you okay
oni Ghana phone cry na o Italy on de go see
oh say dey be bring na mu trimu da foi
okay yenene mu nkra after Wolves appointed Victor Pereira as their new manager. I don't know if the English coaches are not good enough to coach in their own league. 18 out of 20 teams in England are coached by foreigners, unlike Italy, Spain, and Germany, that you get 85% to 90% from the country coaching in their league. Crucial Raul. If you just say that they say, and a message please, why don't we advise the clubs to get their own stadium, especially Asante Kotoko and Hatofuk, and stop blaming the GFA? I'm watching former bus driver, Metro Mass Transit, Kumasi Depot, and Amayensa, and so I can't wait. We free Qatar, Doha, Foster Dakwa Yadom. I've sent my donation. Oh, okay. Nankopon inshira pa. I'm in Qatar, Doha. Or say ordinary donation. Abame try na ma downloadu. Adi. Oh, okay. Yen saken sikano. Okay. Abetom. Kessben Foundation. Narration here. Kessben Foundation. Sikano ababetom. Ada kwa dase pa.
Edi free Qatar.
I'm screenshot.
Oh, lovely.
Of the audio. Three I buy ni na no. Me need permission. Can me mention figure no, but me need permission. Say. Nakopon shira wati. Qatar Doha. Say and so ababetom. I've observed the English Premier League for a while. Most of their big games are played always on Sundays. Please, is there any reason behind it? Mubarak, anyway, every Sefi Biposo and Ato Amani and so Ewaha. I'm disappointed with the performance of Brekum Chelsea and their coach. They always disappoint whenever I support them. Father, Anyway, Abre, greetings to Dr. Sio Bafo, retired ophthalmologist. Okay. Ophthalmologist. All right. Intina and also no. Me iwe everyone tentem na ya twaso ede amamo place. Mediema claimed they have 6 players in a Black Galaxies camp, and so therefore they wanted their game against Karela to be postponed, and it has been done. Please, they're the only 2 teams who have players in the Galaxies. Okay, na and then so I don't know. Okay, I mean take advantage. Na mean try more players or more Galaxies comes this year. You were Benjamin Asari on a goalkeeper, Heart of Oak, Kofi Mensah, goalkeeper, Nations FC, Apia Kupi, goalkeeper, Mediema. The 3 goalkeepers no more no, and so I don't know. I feel you were Kamari Dini, Mamudu, Mediema, Amankona Steven, Brekum Chelsea, Sulemana Fatau, or Mediema, Ebenezer Aban, Heart of Lions, Nuruddin Abdullahi, Mediema, Eric Danso, Dreams, Hafiz Ibrahim, Atram Divisa, Kusi Asante, Vision FC, Manuel Mante, Mediema, Emmanuel Entry, Asante Kotoko, Mustafa Yakubu, Heart of Lions, Derek Fodio, Mediema, Shawate Faisal, Nations FC, Rahman Mohammed, Owonsuatreman FC, Razak Simpson, Nations FC, Afe Samuel Tete, Samatex, 1996, Albert Amwa, Asante Kotoko, Yakubu Isa, Basek Holy Stars, Jerry Afriye, Thoughts FC, Aqua Francis, Bechem United, Ali Mohammed, Accra Lions, Abdul Karim, Nations, and Isaac Afo, Samatex. Players are almost a Galaxy camp. I don't know.
It's general.
Oh, yeah.
And yet, medium and quantum players. So, but GFM ran say, so 3 players into the national team A, the Black Stars are ultimately requested. Emma, yen postpone your match now.
Yeah.
And now 5 in any combination of the various national team ultimately requested into 6 there. Mijidi says media mafa kwampaso inform IFFHS so mutimi postpone 6 players in the national team. You can't be very competitive because 6 nature say best 6 any are selected. Appear could be Kamara, Suleiman, Fatau, Nuruddin Abdul. You've mentioned the name Derek Fodio, Manuel Mante. 6 general. Some up there. So I'm requesting for postponement and it should be granted.
Sure.
Kakra bi so on the other message. Na oka say instead say the blame the Bema GFA no. Yen kan kire clubs no mo ensi omo stadium. General they didn't kind say stadium sie no enye bete. Enti omu nya ntimi nsi ye. Ye me enye ho hwe. Ye were big clubs in the world. Mo go so bobo national stadium. Stadium sie no enough from renovation kwa almost $21 million babayara na no mutumi. Inti imagine just renovation. Inti first of all stadium seeing enough from so it's not easy telling them say then there yentu omu funo munkosi. Omu nyansi ye no. Dan ye betuma ye de akushi mu no manya skana da ache mwetima kosi.
All right.
We are no the free hono ma. Yes am fanshi mu say niam na omo tete no. Yes we see stadium ma. Then you be exempted from those things oh. Once you stadium said as go do bowling clear, they will still pay VAT. They will still pay the COVID tax. They will still pay the national insurance tax. They will still pay the get fund tax. They will still pay gate checkers. They will still pay security. They will still pay medicals. They will still pay GFA. They will still pay GACA. Security. Until the only thing I be free pitch maintenance fee. Which is the 5% and then the 10% to the National Sports Authority when you have your own stadium. So clearly, there are still taxes in the Gugu Swa. So be one stadium and now we in the stadium. They say I can't want some near Titiso.
Yeah. Okay. Intina and also no. Nchechemu ena ekoso lawyer kwambua for the biaba me basi si adama be no so Joe and his notable crew. Ajekum Konvanochi Teaching Hospital. Please do confirm for me if my contribution towards the baby Mampos baby's home Foundation has been received. Thank you. Joe, may God bless you. May God bless all those who have contributed, be it cash or kind. Asedan kwa yeda wasepa. Minu so bet me the screenshot aba. So the try, you know. So what send it? Then aba we so chese you receive dia aba betum. Me money how kra. And I say message na unya no my sanka screenshot no ha. Na yenhwe why yeda wasepa. The be na de e di ade ba ha de jekum full name out there na me my own check sisi as scan aba betuma. About no a phone says can yeah indeed my screenshot
the moment I will be near is a corner it's gone
yamin shao pa jekum yankopon koso na onchirao ebedu emre ekwawi no mebie lines no bi obi so pese my donation kakra obre kakra mebie lines no na ofra na kakra odi bebre no enso ebeje no pa yankopon onchirao kra ansakra na Sunday. Because your number no 0245 759593. 0245 759593 or the Ebrea Idea Babani Kessben Foundation. Yes, Ebekan and Yankopon Eshraupa. You hear oil, tick true, say oil. Angwa more. Mumre wati enchese yempe others no mumfamre yepepa de eyesisia no eyempabo ne ntade no and ye nya enough na nwa de ebeso ba
about the sugar ba or the milk biscuits ne kika biscuits ne ade na ho
emo mumfamra na ebeso mpa nkwada no wokono mu di waduane a odina kona
you be excited
woni baji keke so mu di waduane na odi abada when you budget keke mumfamra why 0245 759593. Now Pep Guardiola will appreciate what he triumphed over Liverpool mostly when they were plagued with injuries. I've always said the best coach is not the one with an inexhaustible array of already made top stars available to him at his beck and call. Pep and Ancelotti are not the best. We know why Ancelotti failed at Everton. And we know what Pep is doing now with his stars. I'll choose Klopp, Slot, Moresca above them any day. Look, I'm for the Pep Guardiola. On pen 1-1-1-1.
It's the reason Liverpool is still at 19.
Okay, Awal.
Sergio. Sergio, Medican can say Nyame Boa ene yebenya one outstanding game the CAF Champions League. So Kaya last week Esan said Nadi Al Ali were participating in the FIFA Intercontinental Club Championship now. Omone Pachuca Kobo semi-final. That's the reason why Omo Ntimi and participating. So ene it's an outstanding game. So Kaya last season. Now these two sides, Nadi Al Ali and CR Belouizdad were in the same group. And na Mediema and Young Africans were also part of that group. Now, interestingly, two games on ball group stage, all of them ended in a draw. A scoreless draw. But Nadi Al Ali took the advantage by topping the group, went on to the quarter semi-final, and eventually won the competition. The 12th title, like CAF Champions League. No. And game I called so against Pachuca now. It was a game Ali gave their all. It went through penalties. And indications by say Imam Asho, kobo penalties, say you, catch him so when decided say kobo. So a basi almost fine, based on that gross indiscipline of Konya in that day. First game group stage, Ali won 4-2 against Stade Abidjan. Omo debutants the group stages of the CAF Champions League way. And Omono so a team from Abidjan. It ended in a 4-2. Wabra yenya the likes of Mahmoud Karaba scoring twice on that day, and then the likes of Mohamed Magdi Afshamo and the likes also scoring. The second game against Orlando Pirates, they went all the way to South Africa and drew goalless. So that's the reason why Nadi Al Ali are having only 4 points in that group. No. For CR Belouizdad, they lost their first game at home. And that was when Muhau Nkota shared the 2 goals na so in that game na 2-1 in favor of Mamelodi and of Orlando Pirates. But they went away
was Stade Abidjan, the Ofoe Boigny Stadium to defeat Stade Abidjan by a goal to nil. Courtesy Ayman Mahios. He was the one who was leading the charge, make the attack of the Algerians, during the last CHAN tournament in the course. And that game, very, very difficult game. Area of stars CR Belouizdad Deba. I'm out for Islam Slimani. Said you were Leicester City, were Sporting Lisbon, or Cobo the Brazilian League. No, he is around 36, but still good enough to be part of that CR Belouizdad team. No, and Obekaya Abdurraouf Benguit, one of the former strikers or playmakers of Esperance de Tunis, alongside Abdurrahman Meziani, one of the talismanic players of USM Algiers when they were winning the CAF Confederations Cup against Yanga. When we know guys as CR Belouizdad, for Nadia Alali, based the experience of how say Wissam Abu Ali, gaining a form no, the team now. He has been giving them a lot of goals from season last season, a new season. And Coach Marcel Kola, I like how he has been able to maintain the tempo game. No, how he's been able to fashion out very good tactics to make sure say Ali, whenever they go to the tournament our bonina say you we're making sure say at least with Miaji we're winning the league, we're winning the CAF Champions League. No, meaning also we're journey in succession, and that is one of the experience of Marcel Kola. Media this one of the few coaches of Nadia Lali. I say almost supporters and board members, almost paying for money no and share that problem. Game no be a game of midfield. Where Imam Ashu, where the likes of Akram Taufik, or how they are going to pan out in the midfield. And very good news to say Pesita will have back. Now our injury concerns kakra, and we are one of the things are not missing out, no you're missing in action. But in the injury now we're free on one of the things I bet Buana dia Lalipa. For CR Belouizdad, yes, with the likes of Abdurrahman Meziami, Abdul Raouf Benguit, and then Shoaib Kedad at the back line. A very, 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 very difficult game. But Seju, I see Ali starting our favorites. Even a win, Beba Seju, I think it's very, very close. It be a 1-0, 2-1B. It's one of the scorelines a very expected. Yenya former striker of AC Milan, Mbaye Niang, or the ball start Rem Kakra. Seju, in 2018, Yeboko World Cup, no, and of switching in nationality, Ebeka the Senegalese national team, no. Okoboye, he later went to Turkey. And just 4 months ago, and our dad Athletic Casablanca signing, no. Seju after 4 months, almost in a performance, no. And Kuyi, so Seju, Omone no Tonkwanta, Omapai. They can't continue based on Adia Mohe performance over Danedi. Rulani Mokwane free, Mamelodi Sundowns by already pressure about Bedane Super League, no, Omontimianje. Omontimian qualify and call Champions League, how they used to be doing it. And this time around League, so Sasha, Yeneman Shadan Koye, AS Farmoni Raja Casablanca mo, I take you over the top spot, Oka, the Moroccan Butula League now. So they want to see top performance. Omuhuni Sembaye Niang, performance or done Edino Seju. They can't continue, so they've decided to give him the sack after just 4 months. We more team among countenance performance and share than your good performance. One more say they'll put you at the back and search forward. Nyame boa yene Nigeria bebo the CHAN qualifies no. Along the week Medikai said one thing I lucky kakra say CHAN tournament I qualify no emu 2 on our way to reaching the tournament we kicked out Nigeria from the competition. The first edition, we eliminated Togo, we eliminated Nigeria, and then we eliminated Niger. Now Nigeria na team na the last encounter before going to the tournament. Obiabe Kai Accra Sports Stadium. Now they were leading us by 2-0 on that fateful night. But we came strongly at me beat you by 3-2. And you call Nigeria in a second leg no call and in a goalless draw. That afforded us the opportunity to make it to the CHAN tournament, the maiden edition. Yet me reach the finals. Unfortunately against DR Congo, after say Shomo in the group stages, you do final, yet me qualify. Yet me qualify to the 2011 edition. He had an automatic qualification in the 2014. In that one, I know see a call final ma Libya share. But said you the last CHAN tournament, we eliminated Nigeria on our way to the tournament, and that is the course for Nigeria. No. Now interestingly, said you oh squad our mobile tournament no Bebrenio, Omar Bashiru, Glassen Awako, said you the lives of Daniel Efrie Banye, Danlad Ibrahim, said you Munina. The same also applies to the Nigerians. The last when Victor Sochi Mamo Omunio, Ebube Durumu, Sejo Omunio, Joseph Onoja, all these guys are not part. One guy will be high pa Anas Yusuf. Said you Oko Nigerian Professional League now after 17 games was 10 goals. Obo Nasarawa United. Or you're one of the guys as I say, keep a close eye on that guy. And then alongside Sikiru Alimi, he's also one of the guys. One thing is Coach Ogwavon Etimia Yejuma on how he's been able to manage your players, or the 18 players and about this tournament, this game now in your mobile. Interestingly, a certain 44-year-old Rabiu Ali Pele, Bokano Piles, a part of the team now. In 2018, when they were reaching the finals, and unfortunately, Amu lose to Morocco, the host nation of the champion, no one a part of that team. Kano Piles, Bahama Kotoko, Mufrim, no one a part of that team. So you are an experienced player within the Nigerian Professional League, and that's the man on your shot, Rabiu Ali Pili. Or you're one of the guys, I said, you are not seeing opportunity or be high in power alongside Jide Fatokun in the midfield. No, me hear how virtually and entirely new squad. Or more board the last time qualifiers. Yani Nigeria Shiano. Faisal Chawete actually former within the league now. For Nations FC, 8 goals in some James Ayabobo. At least Yehu the likes of Razak Simsimo, Modimo Modernity. Isa Yakubu, formerly of Asante Kotoko, formerly of Liberty at Basaket. He's also doing a massive job. You better how things are going to pan out. But Seju, ordinary result to never determine how said your qualification process in the Yentimi anya very good result. Ebiana high. The last encounter we beat them 2-0. Ewo Cape Coast. And almost share 2-0. Ewo Abuja State Moshood Abiola Stadium. No, so we used post-match penalties and ultimately eliminating Nigerians. No, I just wish our Black Galaxies well. On our way to qualifying to Chan tournament today, said you na ye eliminating Nigerians show ma so eno na me hope say eno so be si near Satimi are making it to the Chan tournament in succession because since 2009, 11, 14 after that year Tidaye yentimi anko 2016 in Rwanda, yentimi anko 2018 in Morocco, and yentimi anko 2020 in Cameroon. Then we bounced back in Algeria. I just hope say you bet me eliminating Nigeria for no near qualify to that Chan tournament. Ebas Eastern Africa no say you.
Okay. All right. Enti Awal Mohammed and so and enti Ebaba league matches no ni nyina no baso okay, and I had to folk Eshe Brekum Chelsea come here and some more etimu bakon ewo enkran. And the matches no dreams on between Kumasi Asante Kotoko Bibiani Gold Stars ebe host to Nsuatreman Sanso and Vision FC on betwa Young Apostles ewo Nsuatre there be Young Apostles Wenchi, right? Young Apostles Wenchi. Heart of Lions and so any Basake Holy Stars at the better so Nations between Legon cities Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex or Abrankasi Bechem United and so the Samatex better so Bechem Ninano and net Yame Aduma Edwada Adriana Stars and Accra Lions and Wednesday Mediema and Sone Karela of the Betaiso. Yebasa matches so and Chakra na Mako Newton Latin Marija. But before Mako Newton, one Andy Brian Nafi, some of your brubu bre so when you for Bakwana Minubin Kawana Mako Newton Latin Marija and so. I hear now person or picky your pictures and all here. Whether na ye remono, a weather, I'm say, and my pictures and Yakono. Ebe say pitches in baby.
No pem sorry na mira who say. Oh, me garden no. Body wo nyina sha say dry na ebubu.
Body no. Na say body dey bubu kura nyere we twedi a.
I ready say.
Body food what did dim papa.
Apim bi pa me de mani ebu pa na me hese ne apim no na ha ni.
Tell this chibo ko this adika.
Oni ababy kura so shemo. Ha gi bruta.
Mo so dey from one be papa.
Oh, deep down crofo wi bi. What's go how crofo na always go. Omo ni di dinner food no papa.
Na say we aduane si so mbe so ekọ.
Omo tue oduane ko.
Sharp.
Obunya crofo.
Omo
ha come na di no. Na oni titi se fie na nuani hwama odi no. Crofo betu aduane kofi eko. Come the dino. But the uncle for no more West Coast area. Oh, was almost chimney. Oh, chim papa.
Yeah,
who's a
that times in the road.
Drag addicts in one as a
junkies for
yes.
Runabout.
Design is oh yeah, come yes.
No better now I'm a kumukundi.
Minimum is a motor and beer. So me, I feel the would yes, got to us one as a good design. I'm
so tears and to the
okay, Evansian and Twasso. The pitch is not my weather in the pitch in there. And thank God, so if I borehole be brave. And so this is the time I think I'm using borehole. Now I'm the water pitches no frequently. Na Emma pitches in your green pa. Sa na ekoso ana. We nimra na omo hia borehole no pa. Ebi ni ho. Okay. Enti no mo use ana mo hwehwe mo
pitches no ho. Enti going forward na think say already no borehole no ho dada, but as to say omo utilizing suo no pitch no so ya asem foforo. God, you know, all your pictures are banging now. If you baby a ball, where is the pitch? Meaning, so who's you know, pitching there or no? Which you did.
Oh,
obedient, baby, I say. The one go look at the pitch.
So, in your picture, water, and
where hidden?
Where he for
this is United Polytechnic.
You were a Mickey Charles. And I said a voice in the Massey. Yenti the Mickey can, Yenti the Mickey can, no cry, I was answering more. Say, Yenti Mickey.
Ora Olobo Commodore. O project now mobile was United Polytechnic na any FIFA Forward GFA borehole project funded via FIFA Forward 1.0. O project na kama pa. And person me bisa o project na be see had dada no. Ena park ni nti park na mo say mababa ye borehole asi hase park na asu nyina tutu no nti insuoro dia na mode ye ana mode tank na besi hase emunsuo no mode ebe man na ntwie na anuma na asese ketokreku onwo adwuma wa baye o Sunyani Polytechnica se Sunyani Technical University so ahu yeah park na asu nyina tutu no borehole project na on John Ansa moye no samo ho adwuma moye distance na baby am free ani baby a borehole no no borehole na nesi ho no borehole na ni ba page ni nyina na tutu no atutu poto nti mokoya na ase mobile wanya hwe aba region meko round o project meko akohwe ni nyina o ye adwuma papa meka akire wanya adwuma papa so meka akire.
Okay, Mickey Charles, and so I don't know, on as a known opposition member, you know, or the Abana, you be say sir, and the cameras never go around today. But the me Busan says, if you know, yes, borehole.
There's another video too.
Oh, the area. Say, I can say in an area, and also, voice the channel.
I don't know why.
Okay, into the area is here. Maybe from a borehole, right?
Yes.
Okay, into the area and also videos, and okay. But the me Busa and say, and then be as a F no koye kutu boreholes no e de one sisi so na omo de ma pitch no owners na aya omo an ensem free crime water na anase omo wi a omo de hye omo nsa na water ne hwan na aka ni nyina de omo ne de hye omo nsa so omo di sa adwuma no na ro be ni so omo ye bi o West School. Yes. Ehun some to say ne ko see yeah.
Okay, the minim nie West School de no baby a esino ene pitch na unse West School your pitches in fact side on your pitches too.
Okay.
Baby esino ne park na ye bo eye division 2 ne mu akakra ene obehia se obeye lay pipe and sana free wa kwa koduro no Now, me problem kakra with this and say, if you know, identify say the need muhia and it's on build the boreholes na more munsio no matter the water pitch. Ofa Sunyan Polytechnic and I say Sunyan Technical University as that pitch and Grandma Bobo was open.
Okay.
Ofa sa pitch na a university in there. And to say West Coast day a university in there.
Okay.
Enti West Coast neheso.
Okay.
Obi bebo a ye jinisika.
Okay.
Near the amano no abo. But if it feels that your board division 2 matches near the oho, enti what they can also help to maintain the pitch is to seek produce these boreholes. My problem is say make a chance video show you. Say borehole n say eye adwuma e wo honum. And now the ye park na ye ne dia no ya besi ama no so no anhwe no an water. How do you blame the FA? Park no hwe bia etutu na esakola no. Clearly undua glass na ensu ade begudi nsu ogu ho se de na da bia wo ba ho no nyansensan na ugu so. Enti grassing the pitch, maintaining the pitch is different from the project called the borehole. Okay. Say FNA a control and they are responsible for the maintenance of the pitch, which includes regrassing. Say ye dry grass no, ye gugu so, ye do, ye bibia there. And in a park ya you bet me the blame na my FNA. But sen no say ye besi borehole ni dia mamo. Na mo you su dia ye dem ba ye dia. Obesi ma wie. Na se borehole na say I just be a video na ka kire me say borehole na nya papa enya adwuma enu ntie ntumi mfa water and they bet me the blame na ma efi no na mom se borehole na besi eya adwuma na university for na ndua grasses no omo use grass no say teams be use no mu ndua e omo water. I don't see how yankonko blame efi se borehole no obeye no ye mehwe na adwuma waye.
Okay.
I think that indeed the park is not for GFE. It is for the university. They are responsible for its maintenance. Yababe boho amount. Se boho me make a conditional statement. Se boho ni ye juma die. Now one fan water. Baby if when we are no water. I don't think the blame should be put at the FA. But rather omo apake omo dia. West Coast se ko ye say pe. Yen no be yen ye beka say yen fa huntansa moye because yen ye de man ejisika ye responsible for maintaining it. Yen fa blame no kon kwhye buhu a ye be ye di si wo say yen fa support to ne fa maintain it.
All right. Enti Andy doctor, the waka fa ho eno no. Ma minti o kakra na fe me ko Newton Latin Mary data enso eho FIFA forward no. Sika FIFA na ebosa nema we nyina no eho eka na discover ya e de aye boreholes yi binim kakra be ka fa one sana mako Newton so.
Okay, you know. FIFA for sika no nema bibiri ba nka e fe de betim di aye amana boa I improve your football. Omo decide so omo mfa ne bibia de omo be ne say omo de be build the boreholes for park ya e bi omo si akan e wo so be boy game na mana grow. And no makwakoye borehole no ye wi a it should include sprinklers and niema a obetimi atwe de akọ park no so de akọ water park no so amana koyi we wo hwa e bi nka ho. The second point is that you know FIFA sika ne ye use nti ye ntimi nkase yakosi borehole na si okwa so omo be water park ni be ye park ni ye the FH should be interested. They should make sure they should supervise borehole na omusi and the chrono omka so omfanya whether they are doing it or not. They cannot sit unconcerned because ye oniema o ha nkombetim this kana ye and omusi we no omubeye it is the no omutimi nka say ye o park datafo ye boss bo nti akosi borehole ti okwa no
it is all monitor no supervise
exactly because e sikan ke betim dia yard foforo it is a park we me jitum say e Sudan Polytechnic dia. But you know, borehole na ekosi e ka na yabo nti akwa akosi esi ho na sa sprinklers nka ho na again adwuma wo se ye de ye no and serve the purpose no obi anye interested so be supervisor am na serve the purpose causing financial loss because say do ye nim ye ball the boy kroma ne ye ball aye ball baby anyema bebre ba ye sika de aye ni nyina ye so bi amfa anye and ye see boreholes across. Na we anya ba hanko a hwe odade na omde ba no di no ahwe bush ba bia na ho emu hwe no ne pitch no na hwe the length I dem enti ya kire se borehole no de na omo wa adwen pase omo ye beboa mo yetimi irrigate ya pitch na ma niam etimi akoyi. But clearly it is not serving its purpose. Clearly the FA is not supervising that. And the moment ebebem no e chese je no a ya to sika egu enti ya to sika egu dia. You can blame the school as well, perfect. But you know you cannot ignore the FA say ubeja mo ma to okwa so kosi bohola wakoti esu okwa. So obi de be ya adwuma obi mfa nya adwuma nya ne sa no. So from that perspective, if anybody is blaming the FA in a halfway, I perfectly agree.
And the baby kakrewi amisano ya adwen ye say if the sprinklers because we are bohu na as I say ultimate lay pipes nanka etimi co park no so I be a sprinklers no be yes anima.
Yeah.
Honestly I'm not too sure say we omoye anaso man.
West school be ba omoye.
West school sprinklers.
You all find out.
Yeah, I need to find out.
Okay.
Because I mean who's are there so be about sprinklers because the thing must function. This all your function there, not just for be amaso. But some keep to me there, it's can be before for there. FIFA 40 cano. It's not like Yadimobia and Sunny Adebamano. Now what shred there would they be? What convince you the need, anyhow you do it. Now here we are, either so much be inspector and answer the auntie. So when you try the course say, who pursue 80 boreholes to improve pitches for football there. Untumi mfanye bibi fufuru bia agise no a nemom ne ye na se wo ye na wo ye den eye ni ye to very honest utie sika e PM for this job then clearly unu obi a obeka se o ma ye shoddy work no so be ya adwen in a way because I think the money was about is it 260 thousand US dollars.
Wow.
Yes, $260,000 US dollars for the 80 boreholes. Enti ese utumi ye eye or the saying sprinklers no etimi say nya accessories kradi gu akire ne bi say ya ye dia ye because nya sika keto a ho ne baby am no mu ya adwen ba say obi ya ma wawie no agya wakona parka esu atutu sometimes edu baby a boy ya be ya de na mamo ankasa no so you also have a responsibility to make it work.
So my figure na say 280. $880,000.
I have 260.
Oh,
okay. All right. Enti na enso no. Ya church ya adwen na ememinda final whistle jumadi edumienu pepe na ye peja ye mo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra meko Newton Late Marijata na ono so edene de no abre oba na mre wo ma edin kan bobo matches no so ni nyina enra na Hatofuk ene brekum Chelsea a boy ma Chelsea show mo ka Hatofuk show mo ka miensa mo atimu baako matches aka nyina no beba so ene Edwada anyone.
You know that was a good recovery.
Yes.
Kotokone has in Pimpi Ulusia. One way disturbances around the team grammar unya results and to us. Into I think said 3-1 against Chelsea, you know. It was a very good recovery for Hasselhoff. Okay. Now me assure that no better Watara and Emrante, you know, some level of peace. Nobody at Waswa about the season, you know. Okay. Something good for them. Also teams in the best of our Hasselhoff boy without number one goalkeeper because of our Chan. Asante Kotoko will go into today's game minus some key players. Mamija Newton, be a Newton to bar.
Including those go ma.
Yes, I bet Amwa is missing.
Okay.
In action. Emmanuel Nchukra, they say on shutdown started, but he will also be missing in action. Some of the teams will struggle this weekend because of the Galas' game. And until the national team JCO. Supporting Galas.
Yes. And then, you know, also me statement because young Franco Blaster and started from Moneo. Saluka played for Blaster, Luka played for Blaster and started from Moneo. Some more Musho Bibia, that is where we'll be beating me and make it case for you. Say no. At least Mutim no match quality. Young from your mom with the chance to be part of the main national team. But how the Koboni or Hana and Fadia will be making case about it.
Newton Latte Marijata take over. Nafi young head also the Brain, also here Legon Cities, Omoni Nations game, no, and Nafi Hatofuk Brekum Chelsea. Among others.
All right, Chief. Ghana Premier League, you know, as a match day 14. Now, some of the teams, you know, Elusu, key stars. I love the fact that not say Franco Naru, Bok Kokopa. Now, Kokorene said, Brekum Chelsea, Elusi, Amankona, against us folk and Ra. He's their top man, the final third. Ubenya Kumasa Santikotiko, Musu Lusu Abetamwa. He's also the top man, Olidi Lino. Nations lose to face out Chawate. Of course, Ghana Premier League top scorer this season. 8 goals on also Nations lose and Hong Kong back in defense on Belusi Obi to set Razak Simpson. But Yanko and game so Ghana Premier League fixtures also Sir Joe Eddie Cabo Bosso Bebre has for game no Gold Stars at the dance park be host to in Swatre 3 p.m. and every year. Young Apostles when Chief Vision Beche United Nana for Sujia Bo Samates. Hey, Samates for me. Hey, whoa. Obu coach Johnny Ajomo. They can't defend the league. Africa no. Yahudi Okosi. Samatex Mokwa and Asamo. But Nations. Our Dr. Kwame Che. Our Brankese. Obu host to Lagos City Dreams Asante Kotoko. Lions. Of course. Heart of Lions. Hey, yeah, Jumapa. Basake Holy Stars. Adriana. Accra Lions. Hey, game back. Obu Basu Yakubo Adma Monday. Yen rolling dice. No na yanko. And rat game no so. Na Oshe table na before. Ebe kon rat game no. Say top part of the table now you're hot, papa. Heart of Lions, the best defensive side. Oh, Liga, now even in the final third, the crown or perform well, pa. And you 13 goals, Ubenya, Kwa Sante Kotoko, Mama Shash, 13 goals in the idea. Has a folk, a show, nations, a show, say the final third won't produce more numbers. I am telling you, Heart of Lions, defensively, they are there, 24 points. Gold Stars, Beche United Nations, a completely top 4 no, at the bottom part of the table. No, Young Apostles, Accra Lions, Dreams, and a Lagos Cities. Middle hodi kuku dem gu ho papa but ye bebo mo so achiri enra o hwe coach Abubakar Watara ne lineup or game no oyes sanye kakra e wo finfio Salim Adam against Kumasi Asante Kotoko ye hu no the performance no anso any and for that matter against Bekum Chelsea he was arrested and a starting spot no ubenya Abdul Ramsey eba be shemu alongside Mohammed Hussein Theophilus Collinson the most constant member in that department Martin Kakari the former Onyatia Kumasi was back to the fold. In the final third, Ubenya Hamza Isa and of course Kwabena Boati in a typical diamond 4-4-2. So coach number 4 central midfielders. But in the absence of coach Bodu in the deputy coach Ima, one also so started boy typical 4-3-3. Dramani Awa, Emmanuel Sapon, Mezaka Free, 3 players with the ball the final third, and Ubenya Kufor, Ubenya Badori, Sorutu, and of course Ubenya Colin Samuel, Omo Susu Ejren Fifo, a champion Seidu, Hussein Zakaria Fuseni, the captain Omo Nana a players I watch show, and Oshe Abedu was the left back. Oshe our game no call Joe. I was looking forward to seeing a team where recover in the shape of us folk. And the recovery was so massive. Mentally, physically, I was also waiting for Bekum Chelsea. So I'm traveling from Bekum. I've been rest where I spoke. I stretched the who asked for game now. The last kick of the game decided in favor of Kotoko. Sana game we say Ekoyana, but it was never meant to be. Bekum Chelsea imploded very early part of the game. Maybe some people are saying the absence of the head coach, a hygienic Accra, but he's serving the nation. And at this point, to me, and cassette coach Emra or so many mine, and ne mine are also no judge ready amamo. Become Chelsea very sloppy without the ball. Very sloppy. Bonum crab become Chelsea about can say Joanna and Swani. If for you TV, see, become Chelsea one lose ball and 10 times a person or retreated back into a defense. With us Vok in possession. Osha, they have almost about 8 players here. I mean, Brekum Chelsea Nation Blue, the famous rainbow jersey there, a house folk there. Now at the time I'm losing ball. Almost now we can from this is the goal scorer. Watch him critically. Nesha by Biana Ojinano say Obi any Danoswa. So every time Biano, yeah, me busa, okay, Brekum Chelsea ni Kotokwa. They fell back deep with numbers. Yet action wise, now from Omanke Kano without the ball no and so many crap Chelsea. Without the ball have a very good shape. I'm on the recover ball no. Ebema pressure back team now crab ball no so say be ya mobile limited chances are more the more. But let's talk about this. Every time we talk about awareness, organization, and concentration, was somebody talking to somebody? Goalkeeper Gregory, now Okasa Fuseni, now Okasa said Okasa Kofo, and now Okasa Champion. They are your members are ono moye Juma Wacho. So from the lateral department, Beduni, yes, yeah, but I'm a funny space, but within the goalkeeper's kingdom, who really has to communicate to somebody. But yeah, starting to say, this is Sharif Shoaib, the goalkeeper for us folk. On now started build up, boko. In the absence of Benjamin Asari, the goalkeeper. So Shoaib has started this build up, and I am trying to put across here, say, chance way na enche ya kwada ni goal no na me de wa kwachire e ma wa hunu the whole thing here. Hasfog any creative half chance we. But born quiet petre kakrano. And now Brooklyn just a clear free box. Hasfog wanted to recycle. But Brooklyn just now born now more attacking as spoken. Watch something here. Brooklyn just 11 players in a buy, but we can be asking questions. Say, Mazaka far boy or by how many players and they follow the Beman assistant. So when we hold the ball and quickly Omulusu Bono and a Sakodi Bekum for now. Now this is the critical point of this discussion. They lost the ball here in Midfield. They catch the players and say, who me lose ball our area and but Midfield dear please me lose ball on Midfield. So but Dory a very short pass from Collins Samia in Midfield. No one is a ball will lose, but it all started from the attack. Omo attack in very shallow. They were in possession of the ball. But Mubusa said, Mezaka Fia Jimrika Okwe. How many players are not backing? But obediently backing into you couldn't sustain the ball, and for that matter, you couldn't sustain pressure in the half of us folk. It's more cycle now, but Dory lose ball. Then the whole defensive department got cracked. Got punctuated, and at that point, Hamza Isa, I mean, we know him. We're very sharp. Set from so yeah, not on fine show. But my key question is both departments and Yamusa questions. Attacking in here. One striker pen on the buyer, Emmanuel Sapon way, Dramani way, and the part 4 and the Chelsea Mezaka free. It's how I am messing par on to me hold the ball. Where Lukaku and Giroud, the physical, and money hold the ball against 4 players. It's your mama can wahifa. Coach Ima, where is your attack? So Mezak has the ball, but regardless of whatever he does here, Nipa 4 year dinner chasing him under pressure here. Or to me sustain pressure no ha. And so a try to maintain possession by switching the ball back into a random area. And this is the second part of more fast from consider goal. So watch this zone. Every time Biayana Mekase, awareness is the main fulcrum of organization. So when you aware say because we better organize it, share area na ma draw map na chrono. This is Hamza Isa. Ono be the general, but nipa no general so nyina. And this is it. This is it. At the end of the day, you know, who consider through this lapses how watch the 2 players. This is the goal scorer. They lost the ball in Midfield. That was the first sequence of the goal. Tielusu go no, you know, a champion Bedu ni ref feed on said Hamza Generim. They lost the ball here, and at that point the whole team went flat. And quickly, this is Badori. There's no absolute pressure on the boy. Yet he lost the ball. And yeah, against Out of Lions, game, no, he lost the same situation, the same pattern, and lead to go. And Mekachro, Hamza Isa, one of the fastest boys away league. And na unya chance we say ulu sudi etiano no eba sana ebe how and that was how become Chelsea a consider go away. I mean, watch Hussein Mohammed explicit pass quickly one check home because striker as against 2 central defenders, and so Jano Maneko. I mean, the ability of a number 10 they say ube create on the silver platter they are 2 striker, and that was the exact striker. And from a throw in to a goal we say no, they had the ball in possession omulusu consider. Similarly, I'm to throw no omudia I'm to throw na far, but ball Cody has folk and has folk actually game no at the moment. So Brooklyn Chelsea in possession you are so weak. Without the ball you are so weak. And you're in the DJ League, you know, media more struggle, Kumasi and has folk, all these teams struggle, but standard they know I hear you no. So Brooklyn Chelsea want me I can come home and farmer, and for the second time let me show you this. You can always, at any point in time, count numbers. But you see, it's a very poor organization. And then I'm breaking Chelsea, acquiring what crown right. Me, who so crack. Coach, my pressure, so this is the goal scorer. And Obia, you want to say, Joe, or try say, obey me at track, because at that point, you know, Zakaria Fuseni is the last man. Or BM Aqua ha, and I will just delay the ball holder. It was a lottery situation for Zakaria Fuseni. Say attack and now Okosha go in and watch it, but you crab on the face to 1-on-1. So you leave this guy and he goes in there, or you close this guy by delaying him. Na Hamza Afao, and that was how Kabana Boatin free and true on goal. When you had the 3rd goal at the Masfo, your Liga, your boy, so person who say, as so you defensive work here, dear, Shahat of Lions. I'm share goals in Sydney. Most of the teams say nations, but I'm defense. I'm consider 4 goals per Liga. Yes, after match day 13. To bet many all the attackers, you can be calling out their names: Mezaka Vrie, Emmanuel Sapon, Wadramani, Mankuna. But to defense, say need door lock be only 2 man here. every time chance beba okofa Emmanuel Adu bedamo a yebehye no okofa Gregory Benseche bedamo a ono so yebehye no. But apart from that, they had a consolation goal and also busa a lot about Hartsfield defense, you know, a lot. Free kick was kicked in. Now Osha be a free kick ni free bar Gregory why basa nema ha Gregory papa kwan ball ne fa so beto net no Gregory nya dia nani eje ho. Let's move away from that game, you know. Na Kotoko de dreams of Mukwe e Kokobo na mdema Kotoko say every team be our born this season bia no. One of the teams says o shan so now down so now team kobo a very open game. E o tuba no. I team my friends say dreams. Mediano be see anama Nations a game so. Nations air hosting Legon cities. Na Legon city situation akoye sebe obi on that form on Surashia. They are the bottom part of the table in terms of goals conceded, in terms of the final third production. Every time Bia can Biano. Obahu say Kotia Legon cities. And of course, Omu coach Piquet as a job Mohormoko. Adnan, the deputy coach, no, and as I say, no, or take affairs. Now, day the Legon cities. Shetem we are here discussing, I can't want some you know. Legon cities are considered 20 goals this season in 13 games. I can't say this with a louder voice, but may catch up say Legon cities 13 games no bono. About the final third, I'm 10 pet. Lesser than games on my boy. Yet, I'm consider 20 hooping goals from different 13 opponents. Now, a banner sound now breaking it down. My enemy and Sape, I draw me, I lose 8 games. That is Legon cities. And they come up against one of the best sides in our league. Even though Omu Lucy, the captain, Kofi Mensah, the first choice goalkeeper, Faisal Chawate, the league's top scorer, Omu Lucy. Regardless of this, Nations, our large squad, are making a pick it from. It makes the game very difficult. More so, the venue happens to be Abrankese. But what shall be? This season, all quantify Nations' performance at both home and away. Now, just supposed to each against each other. Away, no, Nations are very, very sharp, or exception. So, Accra Lions last time. It didn't go that same tangent. But at Dr. Kwame Chewa Brankese, every single moment, Nations are fearsome. In the last 2 years, ever since Johnny Ghana Premier League, the only exception, game of Malusu, last time, because Chelsea Koshomo. This is a game very, very, very difficult for you. Frank Akoto, the captain for Legon Cities, Paul Joseph Amwa, all these boys, our squad, Ali Dumont. In the final third, you know, they've lost players, but Nations, Ebeman Legon Cities, I feed those boys. You know. It's a game I can never go for a double decision. I'll be saying Nations are winning that game, no, but they would really have to fight this because Mahone Legon Cities are away against certain opponents. They really fight. They don't go like coming at that last Intino. Look, Adia Ehune say every time Legon you pass it on, they will always be attacking you first. Regardless of whatever happens back in their defense, and yet Legon Cities are same. It's the Nations are showing here. Not first half goal, no game no continue 0-0. They will come thick and fast in the second half. And I'll be saying, sir, it's a big game. So Nations and to two money a year now move kwanya. I'm the Legon Cities be fast. So but Legon Cities it may pick up a very good result, sir. May applaud Legon Cities. It's a very, very slow moment for Legon Cities, and I will say more and you don't know. I'm for Ghana Premier League, you know, in Siena means say Joe say, and then me young pa bako the birthday Eric Antwi Nana Boysiako, and then your birthday. My main will show. Na nipa ba kwa yada no wiase say Joe. Eti asema aka chem say Joe dina no to birthday mu a obe make you day pa. Eric's Ventures e wa dum ono ene e the birthday. Enti no me gina fidie kese so ene opani kese me gina ne sere so na masere Yankopon hira say Eric's baby a obi a no Yankopon on hira na afese na wo bedu birthday bi ma. What can say Kessben we show last year enu mu hira na won sakan. Mamenda ni achire fama say Joe on this note na on to show no so
okay me to so me de kwa wie ya no enti se emre abam kwan abam se opese oye donation bi ana odi bibi ebeboa na rekɔboa nkwada no ewo homes ahodo no a yesre wa kwanda ho na fe wetimi afre na nso wa kire de opese utimi opese odi beboa ma de kɔma nkwada yi already number no munim say 0245 759593 0245 759593 93. Eno a mobile line with me afre na odisikato so de abraying. Why? Kessben Foundation any edin ebeba. Nakopo onshira kra onshira mo adwempa awanya de ebeboa nyanka ene enkwadai. As a nation, we are often quick to pass judgment. However, it will be overly simplistic to place the blame solely on the Ghana Football Association in this instance. Regardless of the presence of boreholes, the maintenance of these pitches could and should have been effectively managed. The entities responsible for pitch management should be held accountable. Ohinima Kwati Cologne, Germany, Edia Ode Aba Enono. Me call Ebenezer Sokode Ho or Volta region. I agree with both Andy and Doctor. Our non-maintenance culture as a people is too much. Once it's not our money, we don't care. Knowing this about the Ghanaian, the FA should have supervised and made sure the project works. That money in Ghana cities, I can't even pronounce. What is beautiful elsewhere can be made beautiful here. Ebenezer Sokode, Ho, the Odi Abreye, and so, no. Emmanuel, with way a free and crime, and Abreye Accra. If you look at the pitches that they play the ball holes point at, if even there are sprinklers, the pitches won't see any changes. Okay. TBB license 055 15 99933 055 15 99933. My B unko so ana monya opese odi bibi enso ebeboa obetumi afre na eno so no odi aba beboa e yakopon hira pa naro doc
general wadaruma with them mama nye me birthday madam fupa chesa inua ne sa Franco Siemens and ba enena akoda no enya 10 years general akra na with TV so
okay
your friend Raphael or say Mensa, Raphael or say Mensa.
Nice boy.
Yes, Oko School or Purely Oaks Primary School, Croydon, London.
Okay.
Fulham side in Chelsea. What Chelsea under 10 pen?
Hey.
And what about Fulham under 10 and so pen?
Okay.
Na currently there or a Forestdale Football Academy.
Okay.
And on a kitabo no be go wrong.
Wow.
Yes.
Obey footballer pay.
Yes. It's all any team the captain.
I see.
Any birthday.
Okay.
Into with the Raphael. Very special birthday to you. Na unim that the amount free Chelsea. Into Adaruma.
Okay.
Into papa. Grofunde sano mu on.
Okay. Akoda what shall say? Okay.
Chelsea for I know so mu koye racial abuse.
No, me ba obeto aso me. Me ba sisi ya, me ba. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Sergio, good morning.
Nampacho, what is saying?
Oh, now swear.
I go pardon me here, pa. Now can free from say.
Pacho, me can free sabu no.
Okay. Now then, I want my.
Ma basu pa ni jumadia mudima Ghana mai. Na nyame ka mo no ma mo kwane ahoden. E che odi dia me pe Frank Lara sempa o se me chia no smile up ka free sabu no me chia no pa.
Yo. Yeah, that's a pa. It's just a brunum for and so now. Yes, sir. It's the birthday, no.
Yeah,
okay.
Into the and one.
Now, you be a man free ho. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Open Cassie.
What is I?
Pacho, and me hoya pa now so Sergio.
Uncle Pardon me, so hoya pa now can free Udi.
Pacho, you unia bema kwadepokuni. Me kasefiri atonsu market empabwa papa
okay
oba Johnson and empatemwa ye biom deja Kessben 93.3 na misiamo and sports papa ya meda ba me kakra mo kan se e best club ye Kumasi Asante ne yamnante ne gina kwano sabia na has for ye se wo mo ko na ya kan bi so ma enra no mutumi se no enim se na so club ye Kumasi Asante yamnante ntie wo mikiso se omode point be free o e abre we fun crime e abre Kumasi ni edi bro yendi nti so ye ko so porta yen fan paibo enta o machi enim se enne enkobo no siane de na crop ya emetema operation no ye timi de enkunini aba osegu enti Sergio ma woni ukimi ya efisiapa matao.
Okay, yebedasi pa na yako next caller enso so medinka kan se wo bibia so e de beboa foundation na ye de bekọ akoma nkwada ya na ye de bekọ homes na se nyoma se sika eno so utimi fam na o de to edwa kwan da ho kwan da ho. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Joe.
Good morning, boss. Now at the same
two for Yankopa Dom, the whole the
Yankopa Sepa. My interview, I didn't bread.
I've been now only Rabeja for a Shiapa. Now the bistro two for Yankopa on it, on come in a mobile. Now, Mr. Joe, who is the penny? Maybe we are penny, I will do my dear. If we say you were penny, and you were penny. Na upeni mudie na udie no ene na sombo ewo udwuma die nyinaa mu na Frank Naro ana do won fifi no onde Andy na meto mu nyinaa dwuma die mudie na ebe we na bi jamo yaso to bo dan a eta de bo na bu mu sa ri reka no yaso so to abro apa woda he no a side of Bowa.
To abro.
What to abro? A body would die no. A side of Bowa and Cassa. Let us open
a body would die now.
Would die no.
Some of Bowa.
Let us say you would die and let's say. Wouldn't we have no community? So be anyone can wear no so any panel a better have a throw that buano. Let us say any panel look at so for. I hate to say, you do my opinion for you now more. So, more funny dear, my yana, your war, master now. Me, you chow mum for what? Or should I be a woman? No, China, I'll bet the apostrophe. It means so what to abro a baby would die no. Sad the bow and cassa.
Vedasipa open. My name is Usyk Mukakrana.
The power church, Arne.
Okay, now
maybe the like Naru, Ebu baby. Now, that's how the million is the pa.
Vedasipa. Naro uhe ne kasa na age no
na na afi ose me bene na ye ne de
e be de here
se wo kire wo yire yam koma wo kire na
dwama yes bako baby na ya maniska na
do no so no de amani pa
yeah hello good morning
hello yo
na design yamicha Nyamiche.
No. Hello, yo, come on. No.
Nyamiche.
No,